What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Monday Madness with
God.
Pops and the Richness.
What's up?
Hey,
Hello. What's going on there, Chief? How goes
I
it?
hope everybody liked the new intro. That's from our friend Red Gaze. You all know about Red Gaze. If you're not up to date with what he's got going on, check this out.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
And thank you so much, Red Gaze. That is awesome. I love the intro, man. You rock, dude.
It's a great intro. Truth to power.
Yeah,
It really is, man.
We're moving up, Rich. We're moving up.
Yes, we are. We're moving up. Not like the Jeffersons, but we're moving up.
So I kind of told everybody during the unboxing earlier what you were going to be like working on.
Shit. Oh no.
Yeah.
Pops is now comics Gandalf.
Yeah, because in the stream the other night, somebody's like, I like what comics Gandalf has to say, and I was like, I almost fell out of my chair. I have to go back and watch that and find out who said that because it was great.
It is. It really is.
That's the kind of a title or nickname or whatever you want to call it that I could own.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
I can't own the Godfather of indie comics or, the Stan Lee of indie comics. No.
Oh, barf.
No,
I wouldn't want to be the Stan Lee of anything. Well,
I mean, he's an awesome marketer. I mean,
that's true.
If you want to look at it in that light, it's like, yeah, I'd like to be someday maybe mentioned in the same paragraph with him way down at the bottom as somebody who was a good marketer, but I ain't never gonna put you guys in no movies or nothing. So
you wouldn't want to put me in a movie. I have a face for radio. Trust me.
I mean, we couldn't do it. I'm that's not. I'm not that guy. But
I know.
I could be the comics Gandalf. I'll own that.
Definitely be the comics Gandalf because that's the shit.
I'm not
I
gonna
love
have
that.
the hair go white any sooner than it's gonna go white, but I can be Gandalf the Grey for a little while.
Can we see this for a bit? Yeah, we could see this, right? Yeah, okay, we're good.
Yeah, let me blow it up real quick so everybody gets an idea of what you're doing there.
Yeah, there we are.
It looks like a comics Gandalf.
It does. Wait until I finish this whole thing. I'm gonna, depending on how much time we have tonight, I'm gonna pencil and ink this fucker.
Well, we're gonna be out here till at least 6:30.
Which is 11:30 my time.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
6:30.
All right, you got it.
I had to put first timer spotlight on at 8:00 p.m. Eastern tonight because that's the only time the guests could actually make it. It's a little early for them, our usual time. So we pushed it back a couple hours. We extended this show a little bit. We're gonna have a good time.
Well, we always have a good time.
I wanted to let everybody know that right now on I guess on Raging ABC and Indie Bolt YouTube channels, they're doing a launch party for Daphne Lage, Ego Raven. And
I'm not surprised.
Over there, back it real quick and then come back.
Yes.
Our first guest won't be here till 4:30, so you got time to go over there, check out Daphne's book, go over there, back Daphne's book, Ego Raven. You guys know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just launched at 4:00, so you can go over there, you can back it, you can fly back over here. What's up, Dory? What's up, Dory?
Hey, Dory, what's up?
And Dory's ends today too, right?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I think Dory's ends today and Daphne's launches today. And man, sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything everybody's got going on, bro.
It is. I haven't really I've barely spoken to Nita or Meredith or any of those other guys from Arrow for a while. I haven't spoken to them at all.
Oh,
I haven't spoken to them for a while.
I talk to Barry and Randy all the time.
Good for you. I wish I did. I haven't spoken to anybody really. I've been too consumed with the shit that I'm doing at this point. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like I have business with them. I hit them up. Yo, what are we gonna do about this? How are we handling this stuff like that? I have reason to be in their inbox, so that's why I talk to them. I mean,
I envy you.
It's the promoting game, man. It's like it's all work. It's all work. And,
I know.
and most of that work is networking with people like them, people like you, people like Doris. I mean,
yeah, I'm aware.
It is all networking if you want to know the truth.
Yes, it is.
And yeah, I see Trish just dropped a like on us. Trish Bankston, how are you doing?
Hello, Trish. How are you?
Ain't seen her in a while. Hope she's doing okay. Hope her and Mike both doing good.
I hope they are as well.
11:59 Pacific Standard Time, and I'm going to start a fresh painting at 10 p.m. with whoever joins me to party it out.
Oh boy.
So.
Oh God.
It ends at 3 o'clock in the morning, is what she's trying to say. For me, it ends at 3 a.m.
Oh my God. It's going to be 6 for me in the morning. Well, her thing starts at 10 a.m. where she will PST. That would make it 7. That would make it 8 o'clock in the morning for me.
Lee Reese in the chat. What's up, dude? How you doing?
Hello.
Thanks again for the updated CromCon video. We have an updated CromCon 17 video. Thanks to Lee Reese. I love these guys, man. They go all out for what we do. We appreciate them.
Well, thank you for the compliment on my artwork. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying.
And about 4 or so are all committed so far. So she's already got a whole bunch of people from that side of the pond getting up early. My problem is I'd have to stay up really late.
Yeah, I'll definitely get. I mean, if it's 10, I think Dory told me like 10 o'clock or something, which means I can do it.
Yeah,
because that's 6 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Get the rum and coke, Rich.
The rum and coke. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. No, not that early. Maybe a little earlier, but maybe that time. Who knows? I've become something of an alcoholic lately. All right, here we go. There's the pie. Toss the coin to the Witcher. I've been watching The Witcher lately. I'm like, it's all right. I'm waiting for the second season for that thing. Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good. I mean, I saw it already a bunch of times, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't watch much TV at all. I find it boring. How's that, Pops? What do you think? How's that? How is that, man?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Cool. I hope you like it, man. This is for you. I got to send this to you at some point.
Dude's up here drawing the comics Gandalf.
Comics Gandalf. That's what I am doing.
Guinness for breakfast.
Guinness for breakfast is what champions do. Oh, my God. Dory, please. Enough.
Anybody notice the newest pin? The newest pin is from Monty Moore's Blood and Bullets. If you can't tell what it is, it's the end of a 12 gauge, round. Pow! It's a 12 gauge.
Pops, do we want to talk about what we talked about just before the show started?
Oh, no.
Tell them what you and I are going to collaborate on.
I don't want to give them. Look, if we give away stuff, then somebody else is going to do it before we can.
Okay, you got it. So we won't say a word. All right. That's all good.
We will let the people know that Rich and I are going to be collaborating on a project. He's going to write it. He's going to draw it. I came up with the concept, the idea.
Yes.
And I will consult with him throughout the process of this series.
Please
But it's going to be his baby, and it's going to be fun. You guys are going to love it.
Yeah. I'm going to have I will definitely, after what we talked about, I'm definitely going to have a lot of fun with it. That's for sure.
Oh, dude. I can't wait.
Oh, neither can I. Neither can I. It's going to be too much fun.
And
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
mean, I've had a few other ideas now. Everything's always been about, I want to do a crime book. I want to do a crime book. This ain't a crime book. This was a whole different idea that hit me. And it was like, I even wrote it down because I wasn't going to forget it. And
Yes.
it was like, who's going to want to do this with me? And I know you're busy, Rich. I don't want you to be taking on, I don't want you slacking on Incantessi.
Oh, I won't. Trust me. I won't. Oh, I didn't even send it to you yet, did I? I want you, did I send you I didn't send it to you yet. I'm going to send something to you very quickly.
All right.
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right, I'm going to send something to you. And I want you to read it if you can. And let me know what you think. Because I think I did really, really well with this one. So far, I've gotten 3 responses that the people who read this for chapter 3 are like they were on the verge of tears when they finished reading it. So yeah, I want to see what you think of it.
Number 2, man, you're putting me on the spot, Rich.
Well, I gave you number 2 in digital, and I got to send you number 2.
Yo, see, but you're you know me. It's in my hot little hand.
All right. Now I know. I know.
When I sit in this chair, man, it's like I just go right to work.
That is true. Well, you don't have to read it now. You don't have to look at it now. I just sent it to you through Messenger.
You would not believe the size of the file of PDFs I have that I've never looked at.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I mean,
it's unless somebody like specifically goes, "Hey, man, I really need you to look at this," or it's something I'm proofreading or something like that. I try and wait till I get it.
But definitely, we will. If you want to look at it at any time, it's okay. If you can't look at it right now, it's
if you need me to look at it, I will.
Nah,
I mean, I'm not going to look at it during the show, but if you need,
I don't mean now. No, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about whenever you feel like you can. If you're not looking at anything else, that's fine with me, man. Trust me.
All right. That means I have to go back and I have to read number 2 because you sent me number 3.
That's true. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. And number 2, it looks great. Number 2 looks better than number 1.
I'm
very happy.
I got no problem waiting. I mean, that's part of it. It's like for me, it comes to the door. It's like Christmas, woohoo! You know what I mean?
True.
I'm good with that because when you're waiting on something that you really care about, time goes slower.
That is true.
I don't know if y'all remember back when you were kids, waiting for Christmas and Halloween. That shit, man.
Yes.
Them months went so slow because you were so looking forward to that. As adults, we lose that. We don't have that stuff we look forward to that slows time down for us.
Yeah, man. That's the truth. That is the truth.
I don't mind having something coming to me in the mail and not knowing when or whatever, or waiting on a crowdfunding project, because when it does arrive, woo, Christmas, baby.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You're right. I apologize, man. I'm excited that
Oh, you don't have to apologize, Rich. And like I said, if you need me to read it, I will. I mean,
sorry
about
that.
Problem.
All right, there we are.
That's looking awesome, dude.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, man. It's nice when you can. It's nice when you can draw whatever the hell you put your mind to in less than a fucking second.
See that?
Yeah, I want no spoilers, but I wanted to read ahead. It's Incantessi. Oh, you're sweet. Oh, she's sweet.
Wow. Book 1 is freaking awesome. I don't know about the people that actually had book 1 in their hot little hand like I did, but book 1 was awesome.
Yeah.
So,
it's wait until you see number 2. 2 is pretty good. 2's very good. It's better than number 1, but the 3 is, yeah, 3's it. 3 is really it, and then it sets the table for the remainder of the series. which is going to go at least to 12, if not to 16, easily.
Yeah.
Hey, how's everyone? Who was that?
That was Brianna, man. Brianna.
Oh, hey, Brianna, what's up?
Brianna, I
Pops
think she'll be hanging
Live.
out with Doris in the morning. You know,
I know, right?
or late tonight, however we want to look at it.
Oh God, no! I'll most likely be hanging out with Doris in the morning, because that's, I mean, when her thing starts at 10, it's 6 o'clock here. I'm dead. I'm effed. I'm so effed right now, because now it's like, okay, now I gotta hang out with Dory, and I'm kind of screwed now because now I'm tired. No, but I have fun with Dory. Dory's great to be around. She's really great. She is. I love being around her. She's so funny. Yeah, she's always so much fun.
So right there, y'all, is the preview page, or I mean, I think that's the link to go check out Daphne's book right there.
I wish her luck.
If it hasn't launched, it will be launching anytime. So, you know, go over there and check that out. And yeah, man, we got Jim Tanner is going to be here at 4:30.
All right,
Dig
cool.
Two Graves. I don't know if you've seen that one or not, Rich.
I have that one, but that one had the most incredible art that I've seen in quite some time.
Yeah, Dig Two Graves is good stuff.
How's he doing with that campaign? He made it, didn't he? I'm sure he did.
Yeah. He's got 32 backers. He's at 240% over the goal. So
excellent, good for him. I'm happy for him. That's fantastic.
But
yes,
with 17 days left, there's
a lot
of room for more, baby. You know?
Yeah, let's hope he gets to like 100 backers easy. Because that book is really, really good. I was so surprised. I'm not surprised. I was just, whoa, where'd this come from? You know, every once in a while I get that way with some of these books. Did you see the picture of me and Mike? No, I don't know who Mike is.
Mike Jimmy, dude.
Oh, Mike Jimmy. Okay, all right.
Her and Mike Jimmy was at a con.
Oh, that was her. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was her. Holy shit. Yeah. Sorry about that, Brianna. Sorry about that. Oh, great. Now I'm fucked. Oh, man, my neck.
Doris will be having tea and painting and telling jokes to make everybody blush.
Oh, please.
Doris, I expect the ultimate haiku
my God.
for the close. I expect you to come up with something just totally countdown worthy. All right?
The first unicorn. Yes.
You use the incantessi as the book he's holding, Rich? As the book who's holding. He's got a staff in one hand and a pipe in the other.
He has a pipe in the other. No, he's not going to hold the incantessi in there. No. He doesn't Gandalf, comics Gandalf is like the honey badger. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. He's too busy with the pipe and making shit really happen with his fucking magic stick. Because Pop's got the magic stick.
And this concept was created during Ethan's debate stream the other night when somebody called me the comics Gandalf. And I said, I can own that.
You should own that.
You know?
You
so
should.
Here we are. Rich is making it come to life. But I have to go watch that stream again and find out who gets credit for this concept.
God. I can't wait to see who that is either.
It's good stuff, though.
It is good stuff, man. It really is. You know, I can't wait to see. Oh man, I can't wait to see what you and I come up with that thing that we're talking about. When are we going to bring Jim on? Not for another 10 minutes. At least.
He hasn't popped in yet. He's got the link, but you know, it's only 4:20.
4:20.
Whoa. Did I say that?
Oh no! You're such a bad person for saying that. No. Check this out. Yes.
Message you about what? About what?
Message me about that, Pops. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, boy. Pops. That's some good stuff there, my friend.
Kick it back
How
out.
have you been otherwise, man? It's been. I mean, I wasn't at last week's show, and from what I understand, Doris was Doris here instead of Will, or was Will here instead of me? Did Dory come over and guest host?
We had Will guest host early, I think, and Dory guest hosted with me on First Timer Spotlight, and may continue to do so.
Oh, she's very charismatic. She would definitely bring in the crowd, because she's the
you,
type
Rich,
that
she has a more intimate knowledge of what you guys do.
Yeah, well,
right?
she's good with what she does.
That would probably never occur to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So,
Well, I think she's fantastic. I mean, I'm pretty fucking good too, but the Dory has she has a couple of extra assets. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, that's I don't want to be that type of person.
I don't want to grow the big old long white beard until I have all the long white hair to go with it.
Yeah, man. That's why I got that.
It's all trimmed up.
Pops is rocking that badass Gandalf look, though. Yeah, you see this, man? But I made sure that I kept your beard in there, because I know you wouldn't want anything like that. But yeah, man, this is too much. This is fun. Holy God, I'm like just going through this. It's like, did you tell Pops about your package I sent you? Yeah. No, not yet. Later. Fuck.
No.
I didn't say a word.
Talking after the show.
No, we're not talking shit. We ain't talking nothing about after the show about what the hell I received. The answer is niet. 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 We are gonna net this to death. It's like, I'm gonna nope the fuck out of that place, that's for sure. No, the answer is super no.
Did she OnlyFans you, buddy?
Oh no, I'm the only. If anyone's gonna OnlyFans anyone, it's gonna be me OnlyFansing her. She'll have to pay. That's all there is to it. She has to pay. Pop's facial style makes Gandalf look very rock metal, and I approve. Why, thank you, Brianna and Kay Wilder.
I have to get up here close so you can see. We just have the teardrop, and then we keep the rest of it. We try to keep the rest of it, trimmed down.
Yes.
We got the sideburns. We got some sideburn action.
Oh, I wish I could I'm sorry, I didn't see the sideburns, man.
That's right. You're doing.
I can always put them in. I can always put them in a little bit later.
You're doing fine, Rich.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't want to screw this up. Well, I'm not going to screw it up, but I still don't want to. Yeah, look at this.
No, I asked if
I don't have to pay a cent, Rich. Oh, really? All right. If that's what everybody thinks. That's all they got to pay.
If you haven't checked it out, go check out Daphne Lage's Ego Raven. Era of the First Unicorn is kicking off right now.
Nice.
Issue number 3. It's launching right now. Go check it out. Tell them Pop sent you. You know what's up.
I hope Daphne does fantastic, and I'm sure she will.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will be amazing. I'm sure she will be great when she does what she does. I'm sure that campaign's going to rock it. So. Yes, those eyes are making me want to cosplay with Pops. Nicely done.
Yee.
Yee.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeet all over the place. There you go. There.
Yeah.
Let me make sure that this is I feel like you guys are giving comedic show and I'm in the front row at Doris Labors of Love. Aw. That's true. That is true. I gotta make sure this hair stays this way. Let me make doubly sure that I put a little bit of a depth over here. That's the only thing that's like a pain in the ass sometimes with this. All right. Yeah, man. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have the. I'll have this penciled all the way through by the time the show ends.
And when I have somebody, on those rare occasions when Pops has
Yeah.
extra money and he has somebody do a commission, Rich, kind of this is how we did this, right? It was like, I want a pipe in my hand. Basically, it's like when I commission somebody, I'll give them like a couple little stupid things, and let them run with it and do whatever they envision. It's the artist that I'm looking for the art from. It's not I want them to draw exactly what I see in my head. What would be the need for the drawing if I already see it in my head?
That is true. That is
You
true.
see what I'm saying? So I'll let an artist just go with it. I'll give them an idea or a concept and be like, okay, take off. What we got going on there? Crack pack every day.
Sorry about that. Mm. Sorry about that. I've been up since like 4 o'clock. As usual, every day with me, my ass gets up at about 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like,
So, yeah.
I really shouldn't be doing that anymore.
Doing what?
Getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Ah.
I'm all grumpy and stuff right now.
What the heck is going on with this thing? Sometimes computers bug me. But we do have our first guest for the evening. We have Mr. Jim Tanner in the backstage.
There's Jim Tanner. Where is this gentleman?
I'm ready to bring him out. What do you think? Ready,
whenever
Jim?
you want. Whenever you want. Bring him out. Bring him out.
All right. Here we go. Our first guest of the evening, the creator of Dig Two Graves, Mr. Jim Tanner. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
Not too bad. How you guys doing?
Hello, Jim Tanner. How are you, sir?
Oh, not too bad. So
excellent.
Still nice and early for me over here. So.
Oh, poor baby.
Yeah.
God, man. I'm really like, it's so early for me. I just woke up.
Well, no, not that bad. So.
All right, good.
But I feel
I'm currently growing. Oh, what was that? I'm currently growing a Tom Selleck mustache for my wife's birthday. Jesus Christ! It never will. It live up to comic Gandalf's. That's right. Because comic Gandalf's is the comics. Gandalf is a pimpin' mustache. Look at this thing.
Take over my whole face.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm serious. My mustache grows so fast. As often as I have to like just clean up the sides of this, I have to trim that every time.
You know, like eating the hair every time you take a bite of something, pull up the mustache.
That's what I mean. I got to keep it trimmed up above that line,
Oh God, my mind is really going in the gutter in so many ways.
What's going on, dude?
Not much. Like I said, still just getting out there, trying to get the word out as always.
Congratulations, by the way, of making your goal. Good job, Jim.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, you are very welcome. Your the art on your book is something to behold.
Yeah,
he's really, really good.
Yeah, I lucked out with that one. Vaughn kills it with everything he does. So
yes, he does. He does a very, very good job, and you should be very pleased that you got a guy like that doing the stuff for you.
Yeah, you're killing it right there too with what you're drawing.
Oh man, thank you. I just I was explaining to Pop before. I've already finished chapter 2 of my graphic novel series. And I just finished the plot for number 3, and I'm super excited for that. So I know how you feel when it comes to doing something that just gels immediately, especially when you have like, a great support staff like you have with your artist and all that other stuff. I mean, you really put together a really, really good book, like all around, man. Seriously.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, I got lucky, especially with Vaughn. He knew the colorist. And so he recommended him, Kevin DeCastro. So, yeah, just kind of fell together. So I'm not lucky in a lot of things, but I'm lucky in others. So that worked out.
Well, let me ask you a question. Now this is this issue 1? Forgive me. It's been a while since we talked about this. It's been a while since I talked to you about this campaign and about your title. Is this issue 1?
No, so this is issue 2, but for the Indiegogo, we're doing a graphic novel, so it's issue 1 and 2 combined.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, when you finish, when all this is said and done, when or if can we expect 3?
So 3's in the works. My goal
Excellent.
is to have that start early, like January 2022,
Ooh,
and
okay,
then
cool.
hopefully have a quick turnaround. I mean, like anybody with indie comics, you want to do it as fast as you can, but
Uh-huh.
I'm the sole source of funding at the moment. So I mean, obviously
Yeah.
outside of the Kickstarter, Indiegogo stuff, but so it takes time for sure.
Yeah, it does. No, it really does. Trust me. I'm well aware of that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's God, it's like I've already. I'm trying to figure something out, because it's God, I'm trying to ask a question. I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to ask you because, and not that I should like just end it, like not interview you anymore or anything, but I feel like I've covered a lot with you. Well, what gets me is what gets me about your book,
Mhm.
and really what gets me about your book, it's not just the art, because the art's great. The art in and of itself is fantastic. It's one of those books that you do not need any type of word balloons whatsoever to follow the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's like the
You say the
storytelling
art
is so
stands
good.
alone? The art will
You know,
tell the story.
yeah, the art stands alone. The art tells a story, and that's also a credit to the writer. Now, that's also a credit to the writer because it's like he's plotting it so beautifully, and the artist is easily interpreting what the writer is saying. That it's just like it's really magic, So whatever you're doing, keep it up because it works. It really does.
Oh, like I said, I appreciate it. My hope is, that people can, they obviously, I love the fact that you say that they just see the art and the story flows that way.
That's the key. Trust
Yeah.
me when I tell you that's truly is the key. You have to have a comic. Well, when I was finishing up university with my creative writing degree, it's show don't tell. Show don't tell. You have to let your audience figure it out, and it's easy to figure out your story because it's so well crafted. If that's any type of compliment or any type of thing that I'm going to say to you, the story for this particular book is so well crafted and so there that it's like, oh, I already know what the story is going to be about, only because it's just that damn good. So my hat's off to you, man. Really, truly, it's rare you find a really good quality book in the indie scene as good as yours.
No, I definitely appreciate that.
Just
Thank
being
you.
honest there, my friend. Really, well,
So
you know what?
Brianna jumped in here and
Go
she
ahead. I'm
said
sorry.
the word colorist is spoken. And her mind goes, oh, yeah, maybe I should color something because 3 hours today is not enough. She found a house she loves. It's a good thing. It's a pretty good thing.
Colorists don't get enough love,
do.
I noticed a lot of times, so definitely.
Colorists are starting to get more love, and some letterers are starting to get some more love too. I mean, maybe for the larger companies, but letterers are now getting more credit. What made you think of what inspired this story? I mean, I know it's a generic question, but what inspired this story that you have right now?
Well, like I've been saying to people, I'm a big fan. I'm a big movie fan in general, but I really love the old 70s, 80s revenge movies.
Oh
Like
God,
Mad
which
Max.
ones?
Like the big ones like Mad Max or Rolling Thunder. If anybody knows, that one's a little more obscure.
Rolling Thunder. I think I've heard of that one.
That's such a good one. It's Tommy Lee Jones and I can't think of his name off the top of my head now, but yeah, a couple guys. He's a Vietnam vet, returns home, and they break in and put his hand in the what do you call that? I can't think of the thing in the sink. Why can't I think today? Good Lord.
Disposal.
Thank you. Good Lord. Chop up his hand, and he has like a hook hand. So yeah, it's very it's the dude who wrote Death Wish, the movie.
Really?
Yeah, and I think
oh my God.
Yeah, so it's definitely, but it's violent in the beginning, and then there's a lot of deep character study, like for the rest of the movie. Then at the very end, there's a big shootout with him and Tommy Lee Jones in a whorehouse. So 90% of the movie is just deep character study, and you know, if you appreciate those kind of movies, you know, you
I
could
love
see.
those.
Yeah, I mean, you could just do straight action, and those are fun too. But I like the ones where you actually, you know, give a crap about what, you know, who's involved in it. So
I agree.
yeah, I
I
wanted to take
wholeheartedly
those.
agree.
Yeah, so I kind of wanted to take those and put my kind of take on it. Um, I originally started in '08, and I always liked the idea of a female lead. And at the time, '08, it wasn't, you know, you weren't seeing it everywhere like you are now. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, I was a little late to the party. But yeah, so that's kind of where that concept came from. But yeah, so I've always loved those, and I wanted to do one. I like to keep my stories really grounded in a sense. I didn't want to do Commando. You know, I love that movie, but I wanted to make it as realistic as possible while still keeping it fun.
Hey, wait, that happened, man. That was real, man. I was there, dude. I was the only one who survived
You
when,
didn't,
like, when he showed up on Macho Grande and killed my president Dan Hedaya and my buddy Bennett, that bastard, John Matrix. You can go F yourself.
you didn't get hit in the head with the buzzsaw blade.
No, that was like an error. That was like a CGI thing, and it missed. If you really look at it really close, it like grazed my head. And John Matrix is so dumb. He's like, "Ha, I got him," but I'm like, "No, I'm still alive, but I'll wait for your stupid muscle ass to go away. So go away and rescue Tony Danza's illegitimate child or whatever the fuck."
Yeah, I'll never.
So I got to give a shout out to my boy Brad. Brad is our roving cameraman and chauffeur to the local cons when Pops gets to go out and interview people.
Hello, Brad.
Brad's our dude. He's one of us. Madness Comic Network, one of us. And Brianna said something to the effect of that is because this community is so super supportive. Yes, it is. People doing all sorts of things to get put in the spotlight here, and it's paying off. And that's exactly it. As many eyes as we can get on what you guys do, that's the goal. And she also loves the title. It's a good
so
hook.
Catchy and a strong hook. Yeah, it is.
Dig Two Graves.
Yeah, man. It's
you guys want to play the trailer real quick?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yes, please.
Right, let's do that. See if I can do this without screwing everything up. Mute myself.
Oh, I do that all the time. So, you know. All right. Whee!
Flash of a gun barrel on an empty street. I saw all that I'd ever wanted. All that I'd ever love. All that I was. Taken from me. Murdered in cold blood. They'll beg for death before I'm done.
Jesus Christ.
Someone once said, before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves, a warning about how you can destroy yourself seeking satisfaction. That implies you have something to lose. But if you've already lost everything, grab the fucking shovel.
Jesus Christ. This is so good.
Yeah,
I
I
give
really.
up. This is a movie trailer, for goodness sake. Honestly, oh my God.
Yeah, that voice actress, she was awesome.
Jim, I really, whenever I see anything that just has every single thing that I've been raised and I've worked at as a comic book artist, I literally am just like, wow, I can't even. This is like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm a fan. I am a fan. And I will back this by the end of this week, because luckily I have a show this weekend. Hopefully I'll make some money out of that. And I am absolutely going to back this thing, because I got to tell you, man, you really hit a home run with this one. And I just saw the trailer. God, I give up. I quit. You just
So-
took my job from me.
I did see the chat about what was it? It say like the next one will be dig 2 more graves. So now the next one will just
Dig
be
2
3
more.
graves.
Dig 3 graves.
Yeah, then dig 4 graves, and then we'll come back to just dig 1 grave. It'll be a prequel.
Oh my god, that's too much.
Yeah.
Don't dig any graves just yet. Wait until like later after I have dinner or something.
So it is on to the chat. It is on Indiegogo. We originally did it on Kickstarter, and now we're doing the graphic novel on Indiegogo. And I actually added some tiers, just rewards, whatever, just last week, this weekend.
Yeah.
Just to give some variety. So they're just kind of bigger tiers. We added the hardbound editions, and then some really big tiers, like the expensive ones for like an original 11x17 art, plus like
Excellent.
all that good stuff. So
Nicely done, man.
so
Nicely
do a few
done.
of those out there for everybody. I'm trying to see what everybody else is doing and trying to give people what it seems like they like based on what other people are having success with. So
Mhm.
yeah, so yeah.
That's really cool. That is really, really cool, man. I'm very pleased with your success. And guys like you inspire guys like me, because it's like, okay, I've seen this. It's pretty damn good. Let's see if I can you're setting a bar here, whether you believe it or not. I'll just tell you for nothing. You're really setting a bar. And it's like I said, it's really good when it's like, not so much there's a challenge, but to me, it's like, this is a type of storytelling that I never considered before. And then all of a sudden it's, how can I match that? Not to like be adversarial, but to rise to an occasion where it's like, your work is just that good. Your book is just that good. And
Yeah, and everybody's liking that trailer too. They like the
yes, that
voiceover,
trailer's insane.
Yeah.
And check it out, guys. Look, I realize there's 17 days left on this, but if you want to get some right now. Get
Yeah,
some right now.
exactly.
I'd put a new thing for the reward or the stretch goal tiers. I just did the standard ones we've already unlocked, stickers, bookmarks, but we got some other stuff coming up for them that, I think people might like. We might do with the pin option. I have what we call the Grindhouse poster.
Nice.
A friend of ours did like a throwback to those 70s Grindhouse looking posters. That's going to be one of the rewards. We got the Marvel inspired trading cards, which I love those cards as a kid. I collected them nonstop. So I was like, you know what?
Okay.
I'm going to make my own.
So check it out.
Jesus.
This is book 1 and 2,
Correct.
80
1, 2.
pages.
80 plus. Actually, I think it's like 84 pages, but we'll throw in lots of extras too. So we'll probably hit over 100 by it's all said and done.
Let's hope so. Let's definitely hope so. I hope it does, without any
So
question
you can
at all.
you can get it right there for $30, and if you go down here, there was also, I saw a hardbound edition for $50.
And I'm
So,
doing a
you
Indiegogo exclusive hardbound variant cover. We limited that to 50. So
some
for only
posters, you got the PDF.
Yep.
So I mean, did you set up a retail tier?
So yeah, the plan is, I'm new to Indiegogo, so I'll figure it out as I go. But yeah, the hope is to go into the store afterwards, and then use that until we launch
set
book
up a
3.
retail tier right here on this. You just go in there and set up a new tier, a retail tier, like 5 books at a discount.
Oh, you mean like retail tier for stores? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
baby, get them books on the store shelves, Jim. Come on, man. That's the end goal. That's the end game in this, right? Start now. Offer a retail tier. There are retailers in the madness. There are retailers out there that do look. Oh, I can get some of those books. Cool. My customers like that kind of book. I can probably sell those. You drop them up in there for a discount for them getting a quantity. Don't worry about all the stretch goals and all the Yatskis. They don't care about that anyway. They want the books to put on the shelf because DC done quit 40, 50, 60 titles. And, Marvel ain't doing as many titles as they used to. And every retailer has a big old empty spot, or they're spreading them books out to cover all that empty space.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Look,
That's a good
look,
idea.
look,
I'll look into
look,
getting that added
look.
tonight.
And if there's anybody in the madness you ever want to talk to or ask for advice, this is your dude right here. WSQ, man. William Quentin, 47 Furious Tales. Look, he sells more books to retailers so far by a wide margin. He started on Kickstarter, Indiegogo. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But in the end, he's getting it out there, man. He puts in the work. But if anybody can tell you how to make that happen, that's your guy right there.
Oh, well, yeah, definitely. William Quentin for sure. I'll reach out to you if you have a means, and I'd love to pick your brain on that.
He definitely. I mean, I send a lot of people to go ask WSQ. He'll know.
Well, the community's been so helpful. I mean, just in general. I mean, you
Is
find
there a
one
page
person who
with
sends you
lettering
more.
on it? Let me see. Who did the lettering here? We got any interior with lettering? There's some right there.
I think
Just
there's
a
one.
little bit.
Yeah, I did post some with lettering. I think I posted, or most of these were from pre-lettering, and then most of my pages done was that TIFF format. And this all has to be, I think, like lower quality, and I'm not a computer person. So I was like, well, I got some old JPEGs, so I use those. I think that one's even, there was a word missing on it that I need to it's been fixed, obviously, but I should probably re-upload the new one. But yeah, the lettering came out really well. They said my guy was Robin Jones on that one. He's been doing quite a lot of books. I think he's done work for DC and Marvel and lots of indie books. So
Excellent.
See that?
I still do Kickstarter and Indiegogo. It's how I get the books made, art paid. Then after fulfillment, I send PDF to the retailers, give specs and prices, and invoice their orders. That works well.
oh, never even thought of that. Well, that's really cool.
You know, I mean, and look, he's also working with Comics Mainstream, Adam Watson's distribution company, and his books are on spinner racks in stores. You know, I mean, it's pretty awesome. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. You know, we're working with everybody, but Liberty Entertainment Distribution, another one, trying to get books on store shelves. Man, it's like we're all working toward that end goal for everybody. You know.
Yeah. Well, whatever it takes to keep the stores alive right now. So I know they're all hurting. So. Oh.
Is that what's going on? Oh my God.
Is it digital art?
Not that I'm aware of, because I've seen the original pencil sketches. So if that's what they mean. So because he sketches.
You and your artist can get together and decide which pieces he doesn't really care about. You could throw them up there as tiers.
Oh, okay. So like, yeah, he does it. He originally started on actual pen and paper, but when he does, like, if you mean he draws it digitally, yes. I'm sorry, I might have misunderstood. Yeah, because he'll send me various roughs to get my approval if I need it. After a while, I'm like, dude, you got this.
Yeah, just do what you do, bro.
I was like, my suggestions would probably somehow make it worse. I don't know. So.
Yep. You got Comics Mainstream with Adam. You got Liberty Entertainment Distribution, and the shops that you reach out to personally yourself. I mean, you know, don't rest on any one thing. Use it all. Use Kickstarter. Use Indiegogo. Use whatever platform you can to get eyes on your project, to sell your project. Don't let nobody politically shame you or none of that shit. Do what you do, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I said that for everybody, man. I know there's people that don't like one platform or the other, but if you're a creator trying to make money and be seen, I'm not gonna diss you for Substack or Zoop or whatever. If you're selling, who am I to say that ain't the right way to go? Go sell your books however you feel comfortable, or how, you know, whatever makes it work for you, man. You know, absolutely. I'm just going to be out here promoting you, and that's, you know, that's my part of it, you know. But if you come to me and your book's on Amazon, I'm going to promote you just like I do Glenn Fleming. I don't care what platform you're on. I want to get you guys stuff out there and seen. That's all. You know.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, there was definitely that weird stigmatism, or at least that idea of if you do Kickstarter, you can't do Indiegogo or vice versa. And I think that's why I hadn't used Indiegogo until now, because I don't know, people always had this weird, maybe they think you're trying to double dip on people to some extent, but I mean, really, in my experience, the audiences seem so different. Either because one audience just likes the way Kickstarter's set up, one, some like the way Indiegogo does it. So I don't know. In the end, it's just offering it to more people who wouldn't have saw it on the other one. So.
And then because we show it to all the people in the madness, some of them didn't see it when it was a campaign, but they still go get it in demand now because we keep talking about it. 47 Furious Tales on Indiegogo in demand. Go get
Excuse
some.
me.
You know.
Yeah, I just thought. I mean, I opened a Square store a few days ago.
Yeah.
That's something that I have to start promoting a little bit more.
You do.
That is very true.
The perfect platform for it.
That is very true. That is very, very true.
I'm not familiar with that one. Is that like an artist thing, or?
It's
Wow.
What is it? It's like a mini cash register.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where it's like the touchless cards where you hit the little sensor and it takes it and it deposits it into your account, and it works beautifully. I used it for the first time when I went to the convention in Nottingham a couple of weeks ago, and I received my funds within 2 business days after everything was done. So I was like, wow, this works really well.
Huh.
Man,
So,
I just had this vision. Vision, Rich.
This vision of what?
Yeah, this just triggered a vision. Okay,
Okay.
Plus those backers who told friends that he says I just shipped 24 11x17 prints, 25 by 5 by 8 by 5 prints, and 40 comics to one customer. Now I was like, why would one customer, if you're not a retailer, okay, because he doesn't specify that this was a retailer, why would one customer want 40 copies of this book?
Jesus Christ.
He's going to set up at a con and sell Williams books. Okay?
That's crazy.
Now, I saw this vision of the Madness Comic Network table at the con, and I've got some of all these people's indie books on my table that I talk about, represent all the time.
That's a good idea.
It was a vision. I don't know.
It is a vision.
But I mean, everybody who comes out on the show, it's like I get a table at a con. Everybody who comes out to the show, that I promote, sends me a few books, and I just stock the table with the people that we represent. Man, that'd be kind of freaking awesome, I think.
That's a very good idea. That's an excellent idea. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is.
I could help
really,
everybody make money in another way. It's like.
That is true.
Dude. I don't know.
I wish I had that business.
Maybe next year we'll start the season looking at it a little more seriously about helping people out in that way too.
Whichever way works.
Yeah. I was part of an art group. We did some similar stuff where we had multiple people's stuff at like one table that represented everybody. We also had our own, usually individual tables, but yeah, that worked well. They even put together like an art book that was offered to go along with it, and it was pretty fun.
Okay. What do you think?
It's awesome. So I sent the link to Mitch Rogers. He's our next guest. But
okay.
Yeah, let's run through this a little bit real quick, a little bit more.
Sure.
All this art is just amazing.
Yes, it is.
If you didn't click the link and go look at this project, my God, man, look. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
The art is amazing.
I think it's fantastic. It is so good.
Hardbound.
Yeah, got the standard rewards, then the bigger ones with just like the cameos, and then we added some other ones too, the hardbound plus the 11x17 original sketch. So you get your choice of which book in the hardbound if you want to go that route.
And there's your stretch goals. You got
there's the stretch goals.
Stickers.
Yeah, that's
we're looking We're
A
looking
magnet.
to unlock this Chibi Miranda right here. Like I said, I know there's 17 days left, y'all, but if you like the look of this, don't make dude wait. Let him be happy. Look, the more you guys know how this works. The more somebody's campaign is, the better it's doing, the happier they are. And the happier are, the better they are at promoting themselves. And the more they want to promote themselves. And the more they get out here because they're having a good time. Help dude have a good time. If you like the look of this book, don't wait till the last day. Back this thing, man. It looks awesome. You guys know
Yes,
it.
it does. It really, truly does.
Yeah, like I said, I hope people will like it. Like I said, I got another book in the works now that's a different type of story. So I'm hoping to have a few books in the pipeline that if people like one, that they'll at least enjoy the writing and the style enough to come back for other books too. So
You got Von Randall, yourself,
Mhm.
Kevin Anthony DeCastro. He's
Yep.
your colorist.
Yes, sir.
And he's got some credits underneath him. Obviously, looks like you're hanging out with Brian over there at Coffin. Oh hell yeah! He's got Lady Death credits over there. We're good. Yeah. Good job. Good
Yeah, I
job.
only got to meet Brian once, and it was on the way he was going to the bathroom, so he was really quick, but he was a nice guy. The 5 seconds I got to meet him, but
I
he
got
was.
to hang out with him here in CromCon a couple times. He's a great dude. Real good.
Yeah, he seemed nice, but like I said, yeah, he was definitely doing the dance. He's like, all right, well, cool, nice meeting you. Bye. One of my first shows where I had the lovely spot of right next to the bathroom. So
Yeah, I noticed that's right how where Indie Bolt's set up over there at Grand Rapids Comic Con. They were right there by the bathroom. Like,
hey, you get to meet a lot of people coming and going.
So yeah, everybody check out Dig Two Graves. Check out Jim Tanner. He's in the madness. You can find him if you need to contact him. By all means, man. This one's, you're going in demand, right?
That's the plan, yeah.
All right. So it'll be in demand. But like I said, if you want it, why wait? Order today. Tell them where they can find you, Jim.
We got the link tree on the site, but of course I'm on Twitter at SN Comic Arts, or you could just go Jim Tanner in Facebook, find me there. Instagram, this is Sketchy Nuke. That's kind of why I did the link tree. We've been trying to rebrand everything, but some things just refuse to change. So, but yeah, just find me on Facebook, friend me up, or send me a chat. I'm always down to talk or whatever.
Cool.
Ahoy,
right.
Pops, and everybody else. Yes.
Yeah, that's
All right.
Dr.
Let's. I guess I'll ink this now. I suppose.
Let me see. What do we got?
Oh, it's that.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I know. All right. I guess I'll ink it now. I suppose.
That is awesome.
Why? Thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
we've
cool.
been talking comics. We were talking about Dig Two Graves, and we're waiting for my next guest, Mitch Rogers, supposed to be hitting us up here real soon.
Yay, Mitch Rogers.
He needs me to resend.
Let's talk comics.
All right.
Hello.
It's coming, Rich.
What's coming?
I had to restart. I mean, Mitch, not Rich.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
All right. Here we are.
For some reason, the link wasn't working. I don't know why.
All right. Well, I'll wait until. I'll just start inking right now.
Yeah, easier.
All right.
Jim, have you ever met Mitch Rogers?
I have never met Mitch Rogers.
Well,
Hello.
Jim,
Hello, Mitch Rogers.
Hey, Mitch.
How's it going, everybody?
It's going. It's going.
this guy above you, his name is Jim Tanner. He's the one whose book we were talking about. And
Hello,
the guy
Jim.
below you is my wonderful co-host, Mr. Rich Perotta of
Hello.
Tessie.
Hello.
Hello,
And,
sir. How are you today?
I always
I'm
like
doing
to
great.
try and introduce my guests to each other, as one's coming in, one's going out, so that, you never know. If you were watching and you like something he was doing, collaborations happen. Trust me, they happen in the madness. It just happens. So
That's why they call it madness.
it is. It's
That's
crazy.
true.
Jim, It's always good talking to you, my friend.
I appreciate
17
it.
days. I'm sure we'll talk to you again before it's over.
Well, I hope so. So y'all have a good rest of your day. And Rich, I'm loving it. And Mitch, it was
Thank you,
nice
sir.
meeting you for half a second.
All right.
Nice meeting you too.
Bye, guys.
See you later, everybody.
Got
See ya.
some people liking it for sure. James Hayes likes it, and you know that Doc Blaylock loves it. Yeah, Dig Two Graves is gypped. Good stuff. So yeah, we got some cool people in the chat. Doc Blaylock hanging out. How you doing, Doc? What's up? WSQ, love you guys, man. You guys are why I do this. You know, Mr. Rogers neighborhood. What's up?
I've never heard that before.
Let me get the right banner going here, and I should probably play a commercial because I kind of been slacking. So let me
Yes.
drop a commercial here real quick. Who should we represent? Well, I guess we were talking about distributors, so let's talk about.
Hey, it's Belle from Liberty Entertainment Distribution. We've got quality indie comics in hand ready to ship to you now. Yes, really. And it gets better. At Liberty, publishers set their own wholesale pricing, and we don't take any fees, so don't wait. Call or visit me today at ledg.us or call 1-800-525-2091.
Yeah, we love them guys. Liberty Entertainment, good
Mm.
stuff. Good stuff. Mitch, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, you know how it is. It's Monday. It's time to go to work.
Yeah. It's a
So-
Monday.
It's a Monday.
What we have going on here now, I don't know if you all are familiar with this one or not, but
No, actually, I'm not. But I definitely want to see what it is.
Rich. Oh,
What is that? What?
this is good stuff. I like this one too, a lot.
All right, I want to see it.
And we
What do you got
get-
there, Mitch?
We got to get this one funded for sure. So we are
Well,
going to
it's,
talk about.
All right, what is it on Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Indiegogo.
All right, give me a moment. Let me type in the letters. Indiegogo.
We got you.
Fucking
We got
do
you.
it.
I'm
Fucking.
about to drop the link in the chat. Hold on.
Okay. If you aim to please arrive no later than 9:30. Okay. Give me a moment. Booster. What the frig is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. What's the title of your comic there, sir?
The
link is in
Boger
the chat
Southern
now, Rich.
Gothic.
The what Southern
Link is in
Gothic?
the chat.
The Boger Southern Gothic.
Link is
Boger.
in the chat. The link is in the
Southern.
chat. The link is in the chat.
I didn't see the link in the chat earlier. Sorry. I
also
only
in the
did about
description.
5 or 10 different things today. I apologize. The
Rich,
Boger Southern
I always-
Gothic. Okay, here I
Yeah,
am.
Look,
Here we
Rich, I always put the links in the description as well. Always.
I know. I didn't take a look to the link in the description. My apologies. I'm a bad co-host today. Sequel to the cult hit The Boger. Join Sheriff Hank Tate as he searches for the killer, Mr. Crow. This looks. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this art.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this. Are you the artist on this too?
Yep. I do everything.
What? Oh my God, you're a kindred spirit, my friend.
Oh, thank
This
you.
Dude,
looks-
does this remind you of the Sin Killer or what?
It's a cleaner version of the Sin Killer, but it's there.
I mean, I'm just saying the black and the way he
No,
uses
it does.
the
It does
blacks,
very much
yeah.
so. Yes, it's very
Him
goth.
and-
I
him
love
and Marv
this.
used the blacks very well. I love it.
He
I've,
did.
uh,
He did.
I've actually started going back and putting in gray tones, just
Oh,
to kind
good
of make
job.
it pop just a little bit more.
Good
so
job,
it doesn't
my
look
friend.
so flat, because I was, like organizing all the pages into the different into the page layout and stuff, and I would just look, and I was like, I should really pop up those pages a little bit, add some gray tones, because I love black and white like movies and stuff.
Yes.
But I thought some gray tones and stuff will really make it pop more.
Well, yeah. Well, they do. And as you see, I used to ink for Marvel. I did that for a long time, like a good. I inked for them for over a decade, and then I went over to DC for a couple of years as an inker as well. And the one thing that you can do if you don't want to, if you can't do it or you don't have the time to throw the wash in, there's a million things you can do where it can simulate gray, just with hatching and making sure that a lot of your shapes and the way that they're inked are perpendicular in contrast with the other object that you have within your panel. It's a chore, because you really have to figure out which is which. But once you have the ability to decipher all of that, it's not an issue at all. This looks great as it is right now. But you should be proud of yourself. Looks really good. But if you're gonna throw gray tones in, yeah, that's gonna rock. It's gonna rock big time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words.
Well, I'm being honest. If I didn't like it, I would be like, oh yeah, that's great. I've done that. I've done that on a couple of things that I've seen. I'm like, oh yeah, that's great. Yeah. All right. Oh, I can't wait to get it. I'm like, oh, got this.
The whole thing is that you never know though. I mean, we've seen some great stuff. That
yes.
The presentation wasn't that good, and it wasn't until the book got here that I went, damn, it was way better than it looked. I mean, that goes both ways. So seriously, both ways.
That is very true.
I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's some stuff that just blows me away, but all of it, when we're getting the eyes on it, the better the presentation, seriously, the better the presentation, the more chance we're going to have people pick it up because of what we showed, because of the eyes that you make, the opportunities you make to get eyes on them. You got to be out here, and this is beautiful art.
I love it. Yeah,
and we need more eyes.
It's great.
Yeah, and
yes,
speaking of art, I was actually, like you said, I was actually able to find some of the original artwork, and after a few days of searching high and low for it, and I have a few of the pages up as perks for people to buy original artwork that's in the book.
Yeah, that's what you want to do.
That's a very good idea. I did. What do you have? Let me see. Oh, you got a Boger coffee mug?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Holy crap. I love it. Wow, look at his head there too, dude. Man.
I like the figurine. Check the figurine out.
Yeah, the figurine is custom made by Keith Lowry from his little things called What Shall Not Be. You can find him on Instagram. He did a figurine for a magazine a friend of mine did, and I love the figurine he did for him. So I was like, you know what, I should get that guy to do little figurines for the Boger, and wow, I was amazed when they came. They look amazing.
This looks really good. Well, you got the retailer perk there too.
Yeah,
I think it. The Boger. Blah, blah, blah. How many pages is this book?
When I'm done, it's probably going to be just shy of 200.
200?
Yeah.
Holy God in heaven! Oh my God, man! It's 200. Holy God!
That's
I don't know if I'll have that many out of the. I'm sorry.
That's an estimate. It might be a little less, but yeah. But right now it's going to be no more than 200. I know.
Oh my God, man! This looks. That's a lot of pages, my friend. That's incredible. And this is the second one, right?
Yes, the first one I started the first issue in 2009, and I finished it up and collected it into one volume 2013, I think. And I also have the original one as a perk also, and you can get like a double pack, the first and second volumes in one perk.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
So what is this about?
Well, the overall series is about the Boger. He's essentially the god of vengeance.
Okay.
If you want revenge against someone, you know, do a
Man, is
like
it
a
revenge
witchcraft.
night? It
Probably.
must be revenge night, man, because that's what the first book was about.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty popular theme in literature.
It's the vengeance of the madness.
Oh God, help me.
And you know, each installment is a different, like, self-contained story that, you know, features, you know, revenge in some manner. The first one was, you know, kind of a stereotypical, you know, the Boger versus the mob kind of story. You know, very heavily influenced by like Quentin Tarantino movies and and so forth. The second one, which is Southern Gothic, starts off with this kid witnesses a black man being lynched by the Klan,
Oh God.
and he grows up to become the town sheriff, you know, as a way to like make sure what he saw as a kid doesn't happen again. And there's a religious fanatic, racist serial killer going around town killing entire families. And he's trying to catch the killer. And at the same time, all of a sudden, the Boger shows up and starts killing prominent white citizens. And in investigating each case, he kind of learns that both sets of murders are tied to that one night that he saw when he was a kid. So it's kind of like a survivor's guilt, you know, type story, because he never told anybody what he saw. So the actual case has gone unsolved for so long, and he doesn't know how to actually admit to people that, you know, hey, when I was a kid, I saw this happen. You know, so the guilt's kind of weighing on him at the same time that, you know, these two sets of murders are weighing on him.
I love that.
Thank you.
Wow. I love how involved that is.
Right there, you see that retailer perk? 5 for $50. 5 for $50. There you go. I must promote, man. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Now, this is the page that reminds me of, look, this is the page that reminds me of Mark.
Ah, cool.
All right. That reminds me of Mark. All right.
Marv.
Yeah.
Fucking love Marv.
Good stuff.
He's my buddy. He is my buddy. I love Marv. He's the shit. He really is. But Mitch is now part of my new. Mitch is now also my friend too, because he's good.
Thank you. You're my friend too. I appreciate it.
Yay! I have another friend. Hoo-ha! I dig it. Man, let me ask you a question. When you did the first one,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you did all the art yourself on that one too, correct?
Yes.
How did it feel when you finished it and when you first accomplished it? What was that feeling that you had, man? Because
I felt
I had everything. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually finished this bloody thing.
Yeah, I felt ecstatic. It was, you know, it was like a weight was lifted, but not in a bad way. You know, it was just like I finally climbed that mountain. My first book is done, and you know, I could put it out for the world to see. And yeah, I was happy. I was happy and elated.
That's the best feeling in the world, sir. It really is. It's the best feeling in the world.
It is.
You know, because I finished mine. That was just before I met Pops, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to get into the Kickstarter, and this guy helped me a lot. And there's really nothing better. And what's your feeling now that you have the second one completed?
Well, the second one isn't entirely completed, but
okay, all right. When do you estimate finishing it up altogether completely?
Probably by the end of the year.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah, decided just to, you know, start the Indiegogo campaign, you know, hopefully get it funded and early on, so I'm not like, you know, constantly late with it. and I can show the backers sort of the the progress of actually getting it completed and done and shipped off to the printers and such. Kind of because I've always liked seeing people are doing books and even movies like the process.
Yeah.
So so as I get more and more pages done, I want to start posting them as updates, stuff to kind of give the backers just a little bit of behind the scenes with it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have about 25 pages left to go fully.
That's great. How many pages is this one's going to be? About 200?
Yeah.
Man, you're out of your mind. You are out of your mind.
What can I say?
You are out of your. I thought I was bad. You're much more nuts than me. You are really truly out of your. You're truly out of your effing mind. Good God, man. Whatever. I give up. I quit. God, man. My graphic novel was 48 pages. My first one's 48. The second one is 56. The third one's going to be 66. I think by the time 2070 rolls around, I might come close to what you're doing. God, the hell.
Yeah, well, when I grew up,
you were not a Toys R Us kid. You were too busy doing this.
Yeah. When I grew up,
so
I mainly read
here,
sorry.
I'm looking at these perks over here, and this one at the top, the Hawk of New York.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk of New York.
What's up with that?
That is a crossover that I did with my friend Randy Bishop.
Oh, cool.
Where my character, the Boger, met his character, the Hawk of New York. He kind of made the Boger kind of made a short cameo, basically in the issue. He fights the Hawk for a few pages, then then the story picks up from there. But it's not like out of the blue, like the Boger coming actually has something to do with the overall story of the issue.
So what happened with that one? If I may ask, I mean, forgive me for missing out on all this.
Oh no, it's okay.
What happened after they met and they fought for a little bit? Did they team up and go after the bad guy or something? I mean, what happened?
No, the Boger basically gives the Hawk of New York a I forgot what Randy called it, but it's like something that helps him on his journey.
Oh, okay.
Because the Boger was summoned after him, but basically it wasn't an act of revenge. It was just someone wanted him dead. So the Boger decides at the last minute not to kill him because, like I said, he realizes it's not a revenge mission he's been sent on, and he ends up just giving him this little relic that kind of helps him along his way for the rest of the issue. Yeah, the Hawk of New York's like a biker that fights this occult organization.
Mm-hmm. What's the origin of this cult organization?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I read the first few issues of it.
I know how you feel.
Yeah,
man.
he probably has
Sometimes
to tell
you. There are times when it's like I've seen some of the comics that I've read and I remember it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, did that happened? I'm like, oh man, God. For me, it's early onset Alzheimer's because I'm just that dumb, But for you, it's probably like, oh, I've seen so many comics and all that stuff. But man, it's like you're the first creator I've seen so far since getting into this whole self-publishing jam that's actually collaborated with someone else on another property or another IP. I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually, what's that like? Well, let me ask you a question. When you teamed up with this individual to make this this crossover event, how much of it was is it there has to be some sort of balance between one creator and another? I mean, is there something that's determined beforehand, as in who gets which character does what? Because can you answer that question for me? And then I'm going to give you a little bit of a story about something that I had to deal with. Well, I didn't have to deal with, but my colleagues would have to deal with when it came to teaming up something. So please, I'd love to hear your explanation.
Well, we had known each other for some time, and
Okay.
one day Randy just came to me and said, would it be cool if we have the Boger appear in the Hawk of New York? And I said, sure. Because I know him. I know he's a good guy, and he wrote the script. He sent it to me. I kind of gave him some notes as far as like the way the Boger acts and the way he speaks.
Mm-hmm.
So he rewrote those parts and sent it back to me. I penciled it. He inked it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was I guess you could say a full on collaboration.
Excellent. That's rare. I have to admit, a lot of times that's rare. I mean, because it doesn't sound like the two of you had any type of creative differences or any conflicts of any kind. That's a rare thing. Congratulations, man.
Yeah,
good for you.
It went very smoothly. I guess it's because we both kind of have the same idea of how a comic's supposed to be done.
Oh yeah.
Because the Boger was guest starring in the Hawk of New York, so it wasn't the Boger's book or story. So to have him just appear for a few pages, obviously made sense. Instead of taking up the whole issue. Basically, the only trouble that I ran into was getting the pages to him. I had to drive all the way to another state's convention, give his not his business partner, but someone he frequently collaborates with, the penciled pages, and then he had to send them to Randy, and Randy had to ink them.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was the only hassle that I had with doing it.
That doesn't seem so bad. That's actually really cool.
Yeah, plus we respect each other enough to be honest
yes,
with one
sir.
another.
I just had another idea that pertains to the other idea.
Oh boy. I thought I heard something. I thought I heard you laughing.
It's gonna be good, bro. What's up, Pop Culture Avenger? Now look.
Hello, Pop Culture Avenger.
See, because I sent him. He's the one that I mailed the art to that hasn't arrived yet, that they have no tracking information on, that they just like forgot what they did with it the minute I handed it to him. That, so yeah, he knows what I'm going through. He's the one waiting for it. I'm the one that mailed it. And it's like the only thing that's happening is PayPal is collecting interest off his or my money, however this turns out. I don't know. It's been 7 days and nothing. They have no tracking information. I talked to the postmaster and he's like, I don't know what happened. But it happened in more than one package. He does know that. Like a truck left without being scanned or something. I don't fucking know.
So he doesn't know where they are, but he knows the problem's a lot worse.
Oh man. It's crazy. Oh, there's no spoilers. We're not even going to tell people what this one's about until
I'm not saying a word.
Other people. Till we're being interviewed by other people. That's when we're going to talk about it. Dude, it's going to be good though. Look, it was a good idea. You guys are going to like it.
Yes.
Oh, come on now. You're killing me, Doc. What's up?
If you're wondering whatever became, baby, if you that's the WKRP Cincinnati theme. Now, how the hell do I know that?
Oh, I love that show.
God, I love Lonnie Anderson on that show. Oh my God, she had like titties before titties were a thing.
Everybody wanted to be Johnny Fever, baby. Everybody wanted to be Johnny.
Oh yeah, Howard Hessman was the shit. Howard Hessman's a great television actor. I like him.
So check it out.
Dr. Johnny Fever, he got thrown off his don't ask me how I remember this, but he got thrown off of his previous DJ job by saying the word booger.
Yeah.
How the hell do I remember that? Oh my God.
Like when they finally changed to rock and roll at the station in the first episode, he like stops mid-song and go, oh yeah, I forgot to say booger. I
Yes.
love that show.
Holy Christ.
Booger.
Oh my God.
Booger.
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 Yes. Booger. Oh my God. Wait. That's
Oh,
what a crossover thing.
there you go.
Booger. Holy
Well,
shit.
then you had the anthology with Midnight Theater. You got a story in that anthology,
Hello.
right?
That's
You
actually
can
my
get that.
anthology that I do.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's your
God.
anthology? Okay.
Yeah.
So you can get that for $8. You can get that for $5. And
Hello.
then you can get that for $33. You got 3 books, yo. Bing,
Oh
bing,
my
bing.
God. Those are really good tiers, man.
Thank you.
I did the same thing with the art. You know, I had
Original
like
art.
I had a whole bunch of like the pages that I had that I drew traditionally, and they all but one went within 24 hours, and the last one was a double page spread, and that one was bought like the second to the last day of the campaign. So it's like, yeah, man, those are always fun. I almost draw exclusively traditional now, but I use the digital what do I do? I use the digital pen with the digital monitor for layouts, because with layouts, I usually have good layouts, but after a while I look at them and I go, you know what, I could have done something better with this one. But using the pen tablet for layouts only, it's definitely helped my storytelling, because now I can move a couple of things here above and around all over the place. What was I going to say to you? Is this digital or is this traditional?
Traditional.
It's got to
What?
be traditional. Look at all that art.
Oh
Look at all
my
that art.
God.
Yeah, there you go.
How many forests have you decapitated because of your drawing this book?
A lot.
Like, are there like homeless squirrels right now because of you?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
Well, my brother hunts, so he takes care of
You
them.
brought so you're like, hey, I took you home, now I'm gonna kill your kids.
Yeah.
Oh, you are
Check
ruthless.
out, everybody.
I
Check
love
out the
Mitch. He's
Boger.
awesome.
Check out the Boger Southern Gothic. Go back this book, man. This should be funded by now, y'all. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm not talking about it enough or something, but this one should be funded by now. He should be well on his way to being happily fulfilling. Let's make it happen.
Oh
You know,
my
I
God,
appreciate
in
you,
heaven.
Doc. Doc say he's gonna go back it. Appreciate you. That's what we got to do, man. You know, if my art ever makes it to Connecticut, and PayPal ever lets me have my money, I'll be taking care of some of these things. Man, you guys don't know how hot I am. I missed out on 2 or 3 books that closed on Saturday, and I didn't have my money, and I was mad as hell, man. I couldn't back some books. But I talked to the people, and you know, Hart said he fixed me up on the one book I wanted off his campaign, and you know, that's how we do it. Mitch, tell everybody where they can find you, and I'm gonna bring in our next guest.
Well, you can find me on Facebook. On Instagram's where I post most of my comic book stuff at Mitch Rogers 2, the letter 2. No, not letter. Sorry, number.
Wait, what? What?
I had a brain fart.
What number? What letter 2?
Number 2.
I had a brain fart. I said
Stop.
letter
Mitch,
instead of number.
It's late for me. I'm in the United Kingdom. It's late for me. I can't think like good stuff right now. God, man, don't confuse me. I'm getting old. Don't do that to me, Mitch, please.
I appreciate that a lot, man. But you know, makes it a lot easier for me to show everybody what your fulfillment process is. That's part of the thing. A lot of people don't understand when they send me a book, you know, that I didn't buy. I come out here and I unbox it and I show everybody how you ship it. You know, I let everybody know the fulfillment on this book is solid, or, you know, I mean, I do that, you know, I mean, it's like, it doesn't matter if I get a book from you or not, or I mean, free or not. If I buy it, I do the same thing. You know, Who's getting old? Who said he's getting rich?
I'm getting old.
Rich?
Yep.
Rich, we're going to kick you out, man. We're going to kick you out.
Kick me out.
Ain't that right, Mike? Ain't that right, Mike? He ain't old, is he? You don't even know.
Which Mike is opening his mouth about my age? Which one?
Mike, you're muted, bro. I can't hear you.
Yeah, you're old.
Okay, there you go.
Not old. Yes, I am. I'm very old.
Mitch, I
I'm
want you
actually
to-
not old at
I
all.
want to introduce you to Mr. Mike Barron.
Hello,
from
Mike Barron.
Badger and
Hey, guys.
Nexus and Punisher.
Oh, I know
and
Mike
all those-
Barron.
Oh yeah, there you go, buddy.
I know of Mike Barron. I have a bunch of his books in my long boxes.
No matter how
Oh.
old you are, you'll never be as old as I am.
There you go. Old guys rule.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
God.
All right. Well,
How did my package get in your room, Dory?
Pop. How did you get Pops' package into your room? That's something. Wow. Wow.
There you go.
Okay. Hey, to each his own. That's how I feel. There we are.
So it's
right.
Mitch, give everybody a little run, tell everybody where they can find you again real quick, and then
Okay.
we're going to get on with our
Mm,
next guest.
I'm
next
on
guest.
I'm on Facebook. My website is CelticCrossComics.com. I'm on Instagram at Mitch Rogers #2. You can also find my my online comics at either was it Tapas or Tapastic.com, and on Global Comics. And I'll talk to you guys next time.
All
Yes.
right, we will see
Good
you
luck,
again before
man.
this- We'll see you again. I
Yes,
think
we
you're gonna
will.
you're going to be around. Yeah. Okay.
Whether you like me or not, I'm going to be around.
All right, man. Good talking to you, mate.
See ya. Yeah, thanks
Have
for
a good
having me
one,
again.
buddy. Good meeting
Nice
you.
meeting y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Good
Yay.
stuff. I got to I got to admit, it's good to see you, Mike, again.
Likewise, Pops.
Hello, Mr. Barron. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Excellent.
So we got this, man. You always got so many things going on. It's like I'm Lord man and this and that and then Nexus and rooms. Look, the other day. This
Did
came
you
in the
read
mail
it?
from Mr. Barron. Oh, yeah. Everybody, what?
Did you read it?
Not yet. Look, I got this stack right here that I'm going through right now. We got Warlash, Frank Forte, and then Nexus, and then the Monty Moore Blood and Bullets that I just got today. I read them in the order they arrive, Mike. So we're doing Warlash because he came before you, and then we're gonna do Nexus, and then we're gonna do Blood and Bullets. And you're gonna hear from me because I always give you, that private critique. I love Mike's work. You guys, you don't know, but that doesn't mean I won't tell him what I think.
God. Holy Christ.
So we have a new one, Thin Blue Line.
Thin
What's
blue
up
line?
with Thin Blue Line, Mike?
Tin Blue Blind.
Thin blue blind.
Blind flu.
Letter 4? Yeah, we get it.
Tin Blue Line. It's about two police officers trying to survive the night in a riot-torn city.
Nice.
You
So
might
it's last
say
summer.
it was
It's
inspired
every
by
cop last
actual
summer.
events.
So it's every cop last summer, basically. So your collaboration, the guy you collaborated with on this is actually a police officer.
I have two collaborators. Joseph Arnold is a penciler. Joe is a full-time police officer, and he still finished the book faster than most pros.
Nicely done. Good for
The
him.
inker and colorist is Jeff Slemons, who's a brilliant artist in his own right. If you
Mhm.
want to check out Jeff's work, just go to jeffslemons.com. It'll blow you away. Jeff's been doing work for cartoons for years, and his work just jumps out at you because of its super realism. He's not a cartoonist. He's a real artist.
Excellent.
And he embellished Joe's pencils. It's an exciting book. There's a lot of action. There's some martial arts action, which we take pains to make accurate. Joe is an accomplished jiu-jitsu player. And the book will grab you by the throat on the first page and you won't be able to put it down. There's no preaching. My first goal, as always, is to entertain.
That's true.
And I guarantee you're going to love the book.
So the jiu-jitsu guy is going to grab you by the throat, throw you down, smack the book, smack you in the head with the book.
Break
Read
your
it.
arm.
There you go. Rich, you're killing this. You're killing this drawing, dude.
I'm
see
doing
that,
okay
Mike?
with it.
You see that, Mike? That's
Yeah.
the comics Gandalf.
Seems kind of young.
Oh man, I'm loving it. Looks good.
Oh, who's coughing?
My wife, Ann.
Sick.
Hi, man.
I hope you feel better, Miss Ann.
I hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thanks, Pops.
Hi.
Step ahead, cold.
Mm.
No COVID.
Oh, thank God.
I have to make sure whenever I schedule Mike that I make sure I send it to Ann too, because me and Mike are just horrible with time zones and everything.
Oh God. What time zone are you in, Mr. Barron?
Mountain.
Oh, okay. You're 7 hours behind me. I'm in the UK.
Wow.
He's probably been in
Yeah.
30 streams of mine, and we still get it wrong half the
We
time.
did. Can you show some of those interior pages from Thin Blue Line? They're on the Indiegogo page. Thin Blue Line graphic novel Indiegogo.
Yes, let's do that. Let's
Oh,
do that. I would like to see this.
I got to get it up
Thin
there.
Blue Line.
I couldn't. It's way beyond me. It's a miracle I can log into this broadcast.
We got you, Mike. Don't worry about it. Just let me get it pulled
Yes,
up.
I learned how to do this last year, like enter stuffing. Ooh, it
All
looks
right.
very noir. I like this. Well, wait, which one? There's two of them. Oh, no, that's not the one I was looking for. I'm sorry.
Okay, links in the chat.
Mine is pretty obvious.
Okay, yeah, there we are. Okay, sorry about that. There's two Thin Blue Lines, believe it or not. That's the reason why I was like, wait, which one is this? An angry mob burns down the city. Two cops fight to protect the community and their friend's survival. Wait, here's some of the interior art.
All right, I got you. Hold on. Just let me get this share screen thing working.
Oh, Ippon Seonagi. That's one of the throws.
Oh, there you go.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're very proud of it.
You should be. All the pages are written, pencils, and ink. We need to raise funds to letter, color, and then print. Yeah, this
The
is.
book is completed. It's completely illustrated and inked.
Yeah, this is really. Oh my God. This is some truly, truly rich detail. Wow, your embellisher is a true, absolute consummate professional. I haven't
Jeff
seen
Slemons.
anything like this. I have not seen inks like this quite some time. This is
You should see his
fantastic.
paintings.
Oh, I'm sure they're stellar. I'm sure they're stellar. I like the narrative here too. Now, this is the police officer who obviously works full time, and he's handing in this work faster than most other established pencilers.
Yeah. And
God, that's heartbreaking. Don't you ever? That's heartbreaking. It's like, come on, man. This is like a full-time job. It's a job that doctors and lawyers wish they had, and it's like take it forever to finish something. Just do the damn job. Good God.
See,
I'm
now,
sorry.
Rich is
Maybe
one of
it's
those
me.
guys, like, Rich is one of those guys. He started this drawing that he's doing right here at 4:00 when the show started.
wow.
You know, he's one of those guys. He's already got book 3 of his series done, and
Well, I have chapter 3 plotted out, and so far so good.
he works fast. Just so he gets it.
The Pops,
Yeah.
show him a little Buddy.
Oh, hold up. Let me find Buddy. Where you at?
Buddy
wanna see
McGill.
Buddy. Where's
This
Buddy
is
McGill?
next month from Advent Studios. Buddy McGill is the James Bond of dogs.
Nice.
Hold on.
And
I
I
got
guarantee you will laugh out loud.
Oh, I gotta hear it. I gotta see this. Where's Buddy McGill? Where is it?
Now,
Where's
Buddy,
the dog?
Buddy Crom wants to meet Buddy.
Oh,
You already know that, Mike. I already told you that.
Oh my God.
Look, Prom wants to hang out with
God, it's Spuds McKenzie
Hold up.
Breaking Bad. Holy shit.
Prom wants to
Ah.
hang out with Buddy. Look,
Pop, see if you can show him this page.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Hang
That's
on a
too
second.
much.
God.
This is the page that personifies America.
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 Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Show him that page if you can.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, no. Holy God. Oh, my God, man. I love it.
Calvi is the artist.
I love it. Who's the artist?
Fur Calvi, Fercalvi. Fur did everything. He did all the art, the lettering, and the coloring. He's a genius.
Wow, he's good.
And there are going to be 4 issues. And this is just the start.
4?
Crazier and crazier.
Good God. That's just insane. Man, I don't. God, so many great artists and writers. This is what I love about being on Pop's show. I get to meet guys with, incredible talent. It's an honor to meet you, sir. It is.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. You are very welcome.
Now this is the part that Rich,
Yes, sir.
correct me if I'm wrong. You've done some inks on Punisher.
Very little bit. Well, Punisher, yeah, very little. Why? Well, what about it?
Well, because Mike wrote some Punisher.
Oh, I was an inker at Marvel from 1994 to 2004, and I think I worked on some pages of Punisher at some point.
Probably not mine. I wrote issues number 1 through 65.
Yeah, no, I don't think I worked. I don't think I ever graced it. I don't think I ever used any of my inks on any of the pages that Mr. Barron wrote or anything. A lot of the stuff I did was actually on 2099. A couple of issues over Simon Colby, but that was when it started in '94 or like around that time. But no, I didn't work on anything that Mr. Barron has done. Unfortunately, no.
But you have
Maybe someday.
I hope if I'm lucky enough.
Well, anyhow, guys, I encourage you to go to the Indiegogo page and sign up for the newsletter. We're going to launch in about 2 weeks.
All right, I'll do that.
We have a lot of people supporting this. We're very excited.
Do you have a launch party set up there, Mike?
Not yet, but I'm going to talk it over with Chris, and we probably will, and we'll hook you in.
I'll be there, or I'll make it happen on my channel. Whatever you want to do.
Does anybody hear any dogs?
Yeah.
I heard dog. I heard a dog like chewing on something.
All right, we're going to have a cameo here. Ann usually does a cameo with Freddie.
There you go.
Where's Ann with the cameo? Where's Miss Ann? Hello, Miss Ann.
Other
Hello.
side.
I don't know what way to go.
Put him over here.
There she is.
There he is.
There you go.
Hi, Ann. How are you? Hi, I'm waving this way.
Mac is demanding.
I can't lift her up.
Mac is demanding screen
She's
time.
too heavy.
Unfortunately, Mac is too fat to lift.
Oh God.
He's like,
I had ours make an appearance on my first show today when I unboxed Blood and Bullets. They were all over here just talking and being dogs,
Dogs and stuff.
If you don't mind, I'd like to mention a couple other stuff I'm working on.
You get
Please,
to talk about
by all
anything you
means.
want, Mr. Barrett.
Well,
anything you
Pat
want.
Broderick and I are working on a Western, and Pat is done with the first 24 pages. It's the best work of his career. It's just mind-blowing.
Wow.
And he's been showing it on his Facebook page. So if you want to see that art, check out Pat Broderick's Facebook page.
All right, give me a moment.
We're
Let me
not-
check that
We're
out.
not sure who's going to publish this. We're thinking of publishing it ourselves. I know I have a lot of people are very interested in backing it and in running the show to publish it.
Excellent.
I have a Nexus graphic novel coming out from Dark Horse next year, the Richard Bonk illustrated. Oh, and Kelsey Shannon is working on the second Nexus in that series that I sent you, Pops. It's called Triplets because it's about 3 triplets, but it's also a 3-issue miniseries.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's going to be it's an add-on to the Impossible Stars, which is a Kickstarter that Richard Meyer is running that Chuck Dixon wrote, and we're kind of caboosing on that. We're like
Wow.
an extra that comes with the book, but it's a separate publication.
I'm looking at Mr. Broderick's work for September 16th, and it's looks like a prospector was going into a mine shaft.
That's from that's it.
That's just good God. Are you kidding?
Yeah, I know.
The third thin panel on the bottom
Share
is
the
just
screen, Rick. Share your screen. Let's see what you're looking at.
I don't know if I can. No, I'm on my phone, Pops. I can't do that.
Yeah, it's way beyond.
Yeah,
me.
I know. No, I have a really crappy internet thing, and the only thing that works is my bloody phone. And if I press the wrong button, it's gonna like explode.
All right, let me see if I can send you a picture here.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it's way beyond me, but I can.
Oh,
here we
God,
go.
this panel has sold it for me.
I got it.
That panel sold it for me.
I got it.
I got to work on getting one of those Ethernet cables and have it just attached to the damn laptop so I don't have to worry about them anymore.
Yeah,
but I really got to tell you, that's just incredible. Yeah, that one. That's it. That's the one. Jesus God, man, that's just nuts.
Yeah, we're excited about it.
I don't blame you. Mr. Broderick has outdone himself. I heard a story about him one time when I was working at Marvel. I forgot what title he was on in the mid 90s or later 90s. I don't know if this is true or not. It could be somebody else, but I could have sworn it was him. One of the editors over at Marvel asked Pat Broderick to do a cover of maybe one of the 2099 titles, and right after the editor received it, he said he had a call from Pat Broderick, and he's like, you know what, I really don't like that, so I'm gonna do another one. So he did another version of the cover, and it was used instead of the first one, like within a day. That's insane.
So I have to give a shout out to my mutual friends here: Richard Boom, Monty Michael Moore, Russ Leach, Don Chin, R.J. Carter, Tobias Kodachrome. Jeez, look at all these people I love. Look at that. Charles Santino, Martin Piero, Bill McRae. Look at that. Gotta love it.
Pat's done the cover for the next Florida Man graphic novel. I just sent that to you, Pat, to you, Pops. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's Pat's cover for Florida Man.
Wow, I saw that. That was awesome. That is awesome stuff. Yeah, Pat Broderick is Pat Broderick is very. I don't know where the hell that came from. He's from what I remember of him at Marvel, he was very, very prolific. Like he just turned out pages immediately, and they're the same quality that you see here. I mean, this is amazing. Much better of what he was. As good as he was back then, he's so much better now.
Yeah, it's very few artists just keep getting better and better. And
yeah.
Pat is one of them.
That is true. That is very, very true. You know, good for him that he's still doing all this, because again, it was like I knew of him in like the mid to late 90s, and now here we are in 2021. So he's must be doing something right, because he's still here. God bless for him. Good for him. Good for everybody here that's still doing all this stuff with the way we're doing it.
Well, you know, I feel like I'm just getting started.
You know what? That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
That is how I feel, because I just I'm working on the third chapter of my graphic novel series, and I've already released the first 2 chapters this year. And
well, we should exchange books.
We should definitely exchange books. I'd be honored to send you digital copies immediately.
No,
if you want hard copies, you got to give me a couple of weeks, but I'll send them to you.
I'll give you a couple of weeks, and I'll send you The Architect, which is a horror graphic novel I did that nobody's ever seen. That's brilliant.
Done. I'm in. And I only say a couple of weeks.
Hold up.
Yes.
You guys, you're shipping across the ocean to each other.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Well,
I was about to say that.
Accent?
Truly, I was about to say that. No, yeah, no, I moved over here for
Sherwood Forest, Mike.
Yeah, I live in Nottingham, actually. I live in Nottingham. Believe it or not.
Over there.
I'm sorry?
How'd you end up over there?
personal stuff. I got married. I live
that's
here
fine.
now.
That's fine. We
You
ship
know,
overseas all the time.
yeah, it's a pain. It's a pain. Ever since Brexit happened, and the way it's already like the way that COVID carved into everything here over in the UK, it was a disaster. Like the rates of postage have gone up like triple what they used to be, and a lot like there's half staff left over in the Royal Mail. So there's packages that I sent like 2-3 months ago that are just arriving at like people's houses from here. So hopefully it got better. So whatever it is, I'll just send it, or I'll even send just digital copies. I mean, digital is just fine with me.
Digital smidgital.
Okay, I'll send you a copy. All right. I agree with you on that one. Trust me, I'm not a big fan of sending out digitals. I'm just like convenience. I don't feel like spending $1,000. I'm sorry, what?
Physical product. I don't
blame you
either.
I really, truly don't blame you at all. To be honest, I'm being honest with you. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the technology that's being used. I mean, I utilize some of it, but not all of it.
I love the fact that you can just flip your file over to your proofreader and they can go through your PDF. It has its purposes.
It does. It does. That is true.
As a product, okay, as a product, to me, the fail comes when the power goes off. I got nothing.
That's true. That is true.
Okay,
that is very
I got
true.
Nothing. I paid for it and I got nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
See, that's why I don't like paying for PDFs. I'll tell you, that's because I usually read the most comics when the power's off with the candles and shit.
Yes.
I'm working too much. What can I tell you?
Aren't we all?
Look at
Mr. Barron, I would be honored to exchange details and whatnot, and I would be more than happy to send you the 2 physical copies, the physical copies of the first 2 chapters of my book.
Great. I'd love to see them.
I'm honored that you would even want to. Thank you. Wow.
Are you on Facebook?
I am, sir. I am definitely. Rich Perotta. I look like, what do I look like? I look like my face, my profile pic looks like I'm trying to audition for an earlier episode of Saturday Night Live when they did like black and white photos. I'm sorry?
How do you spell your last name?
Perotta.
Perotta. Yes, sir. That's it.
Got it.
He's in the madness. You can find him, Mike.
Yeah, I'm easy to find.
Everybody's in the madness.
Everybody's in the madness.
There you are.
It's like Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Lives in Cotgrave.
Cotgrave, yes. Cotgrave is a subsection of Nottingham. It's 20 minutes away from the actual Nottingham thing. And I'm about a good half hour away from Sherwood Forest. I've actually been to Sherwood Forest. And I've actually been to like the areas where they have like there's this really huge tree that has like hundreds of arrow points in it. It's really cool. And it's like it just has all that Sherwood Forest, Nottingham stuff. But Robin Hood is supposed to be more a myth than anything else.
You gotta take me to Sherwood Forest. I told him if I ever get over
Dude, when you come over here, Pops, the next time you come over here, or whenever you do come over here for like a London show or a Birmingham show, yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
My problem is I don't want to get on a plane.
I don't blame you.
I don't blame you either, to be honest.
No fun anymore.
Hoping things get back to normal.
I took a plane. I actually arrived here. I arrived here in England 2 weeks before quarantine. Before everything shut down, before it got to a point where it was announced that an actual pandemic. So it's like, damn. Like if I left any later, I wouldn't be able to get here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's pretty nuts. We had like a bunch of surges already here. It's. I mean, we got our jabs and all that, but it's still a little crazy. What's so funny? What's so funny there?
Look.
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna roll on through this. Buddy McGill page right here. Look at this.
Oh, I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look,
Oh, for the
you say
fuck's
that,
sake of that. What?
Mike busts a big old grin when you say it like that. He's like, "Yep, that's what I'm looking for."
You got me.
You know,
That's chaos. That's not even fair. Oh my God, that's so good. Oh man.
Did Buddy charter that plane? Because I know Buddy didn't get no back.
Well, Buddy starts life as
Buddy
a
sure
TSA
did.
agent.
Say what, Mike?
Buddy's a TSA agent when we first meet him.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. This is the best.
Cool.
Oh man, I gotta pull this up on my computer and make it. What the hell? Stop it! I'll order you a.
Rich, I just sent that to you PM.
I saw it. I just saw it. I have it here right now. I mean, it's like, stop, federal. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this is classic. I love it. Oh man, with the glasses, I give. Oh man, this is so cool. I love this, man. This is so great. Thank you for sharing this. This is so damn good.
Where do you see the whole book?
I cannot wait to see the whole book. I cannot wait to see the whole book. Oh my goodness gracious me. I cannot wait to see that whole book. Wow. That is some good stuff, dude. Sir, I thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wash this out for a minute. Oh, fuck. What are we? It's what time is it now? 11. It's 11 o'clock where I am. It's 11 o'clock, and no, I don't have to go to bed yet. I'm not that old. There.
It is 6 o'clock where I am.
Yeah, I know. I kind of miss the Eastern Standard Time thing, because it's like now anybody that I know or anybody that I used to hang out with, they're 5 hours behind me, and it's like, oh great, and I got to stay up to see you guys. Hey, Pops, did you get the art yet?
No, it still has not arrived. And the stuff I sent out has not arrived. And I'm really mad at the post office right now. Don't bring it up.
Yeah, I went to the post office today, and once again, they were stunned to find customers in their lobby on a Monday morning.
Dude, and after what they did to the book Mike sent me, the book Mike sent me come to me like, oh, like this and shit, man. I had to put it in the press for a couple days, man.
Oh my God, help me.
Yeah, I'm not happy
That's
with the United
crazy.
States Postal Service right now. Up in your rates and
yeah,
lowering the
it's-
service quality.
There you go.
Allow me to rant for a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, by all means, please do.
Dude, look, there's a whole bunch of stuff, Glenn, that I thought would be here last week that didn't get here. You know?
Yeah,
And
I'm
stuff I
worried
picked out
about that.
last Monday that hasn't got where it's supposed to go. And it's like, I'm just not happy with the post office right now at all.
I'm a little concerned with that because I have someone in the States doing the fulfillment for me, and God forbid these guys lose all these books that I'm going to send them.
Check out Pirate Shipping.
Pirate Shipping, I've heard of them.
Yeah. I
I have heard of them. Okay.
I got to say, the post office where I go to, when I finally get to the window, the clerks are extremely helpful. I know them all. They know me.
Excellent.
It's just that they never have enough clerks on duty. I went there this morning. There were a dozen people in line. We're just standing there. Finally, the woman in front of me just turns around and leaves. And I said, are you giving up? She said, yeah, I'm giving up. And a few minutes later, I gave up. But I'll be back to the post office tomorrow. It's always a clog scene on Monday.
I'm sorry, man. How's Miss Ann doing? She sounds like she's really congested.
She's doing fine.
I'm alive.
She's alive.
Okay, because I'm hearing it, I'm like, oh man, I know how that feels.
Yeah.
I'm always loud when I blow my nose.
Goodness gracious me.
I'm getting a duck call so that we can duet.
Thanks, Amy.
Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. I didn't say that. He did. I'm in the UK and I'm afraid to say something like that.
All right.
I don't
So,
know.
Mike, it is that time, my friend. I need you to tell everybody where they can find you, and make sure you guys go sign up for Thin Blue Line, the scrolling underneath us right there. And
Yeah, I already
and
signed up.
It is in the chat. Go sign up.
Okay,
And while
I
you're
got a
doing
Mike
everything
Barron
like
author
that,
page on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have a Substack column that I just started, and I'm putting stuff up at least 4 days a week there. It's mikebarron.substack.com. It's a lot of good stuff. I just posted a short story last week that'll make you laugh. I have a website, bloodyredbaron.com, and I'm on Twitter as @bloodyredbaron.
Excellent.
cool. Do you know the Red Gaze?
What's up?
No, I don't know the Red Gaze.
Who's the Red Gaze?
The Red Gaze does a whole lot of the trailers and stuff that you see on a lot of the CD.
Oh, this guy.
He's the guy that did our new Monday Madness intro.
Oh man.
He also did this little piece right here. I'm just going to go ahead and play it because this is what he's going to be talking about.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
Groovy, baby.
Groovy.
Yeah, I'm going to bow out in favor of the Red Gaze.
All right, the Red Baron.
How do you?
The Red Baron is passing the torch to the Red Gaze.
Thanks, Pops. Thanks, all you guys.
Have a great one, sir. Pleasure to meet you.
Good night.
Peace. All right.
Wow.
So what's up, Pops? How's it going? What's up, Rich?
Holy God, man, that trailer's nuts. Jesus Christ. I felt like I should have had popcorn with me, you know, and I would have eaten all the popcorn, and then like I'd have like the popcorn, and then I wouldn't have any for the movie because the trailer's so fucking good. What the hell, man?
I think we've all done that.
Yeah, but I'm doing that on a trailer for a Kickstarter. No, I want to do that in a theater. Why aren't your trailers in theaters instead of Kickstarter? I mean, as good as Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaigns are, do trailers for movies.
Well, because if I did trailers for movies, they would always be this. We need a quota for this amount of skin color, this amount of females, this amount of transgender, this amount of
that's true, yeah.
everything else. And if you don't meet the criteria, get out.
I know, right? It's like, no, you must put in Tig Notaro, or that's it. It's like that's the end of that one. I'll get Tig Notaro.
But that is true, though. If you're doing it,
That is true. It is. It is freaking true. It is. I hate that.
I'll tell you what. I was shopping around to submit my first novel, and this was a while back. This is a couple of years ago, and like almost every submission guideline was that shit. Like we're looking for people, writers of color who are writing characters of color, who are disabled, who are confused about their sexuality and all this stuff. And I'm like, can characters just happen naturally? Yeah,
you see, one movie that stands out that does all that without having to preach is Aliens. Like the 1986 movie with James Cameron. It was just like Ripley was taking charge after all the Marines were getting killed, and without missing a beat, Hicks was like, okay, she's a person to respect. He's not kissing her ass. He's like, I'm showing you how to take care of these weapons, but I'm also a killer too, so I'm gonna help you as much as I can. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it was there was no competition between the genders. They both understood that it's like, okay, we have a job to do, and that's it. Here's your strength. Here's my strength.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. When you're talking about mutual survival, you work together or you die.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like these Marvel movies where it's like
you are, what gender you are, what
exactly
species you might be. If you don't work together, y'all gonna die.
Yeah, no, that's the truth. But there are some things where it's like I mean, that usually winds up being the end result, but not until after, like, there's some sort of argument about, why don't you respect me because are you going to mansplain things to me? And it's like, no, idiot, I'm trying to show you how to live. It's like, stop.
According to these buffoons,
to read books
the
like
80s
that.
and the 90s were all in your head. You know, even the early 2000s, none of that ever happened. We didn't have strong women characters until 2 years ago. We didn't have.
Yeah, no, right? We
never
never had
have
strong
any black
female
superheroes until
No,
Black
no, we
Panther.
didn't
Did
have
you
any
know
black
that?
superheroes back then either. Oh my God.
Yeah, and there
We
were
didn't.
no Asian protagonists in anything
No,
until
not at all.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I know, until Shang-Chi. That's right. I mean, Jackie
Wow.
who? Jackie Chan, I
Bruce?
think that's what his name.
What about
Bruce
Kato,
Lee?
man?
Kato,
What about
Kato.
Kato?
Yeah, I mean, Kato
What
was
about
really the
Kato?
star. Let's be honest.
Kato was actually the star. Yeah, he really was. And I
Let me
don't.
tell you what.
It's so
Let me
funny. I
tell
don't
you
even know
what.
who the guy who played Green Hornet was, except for Seth Rogen. God, Seth Rogen.
No,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, that
Ugh,
hurt.
barf.
They didn't
Seth
even know
Rogen.
what to do with Bruce Lee. They just let him kick stuff.
Well, they let him do what he needed to do because he's freaking Bruce Lee. And then I think did he like mortally
read a
wound
story about-
Burt Ward or something like that during an episode of Batman and Green Hornet or something like that?
I just know I read a story that when they brought him on to do that Batman episode,
Oh no.
The script was like, Bruce runs down the stairs and then he does this and this, and Bruce was like, how about if I do it this way? And he jumped from the top of the stairs, kicked the light out on his way down that was hanging from the ceiling, plunges the room into darkness, hits the ground, and then now you put up the bams, booms, and they were like, yeah, we like it. Bruce was a director, dude, from the beginning.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Okay? He was a director from the beginning, man. He changed that whole scene to be what he wanted it to be.
Well, he really did make everything more exciting too.
He did.
Yeah,
his natural athleticism was fantastic. It was just ridiculous, just that good. And I think that I don't know why a lot of movie studios sell it like that. We have that problem over here with Doctor Who, where it's like ever since Chris Chibnall became the showrunner, it became the most like PC thing that you could possibly imagine. Well, like Jodie Whittaker's version of Doctor Who would go into these long, convoluted speeches while spider creatures are trying to eat through the door as the last vestige of like possible safety for everyone in that show. And it's like they took the guy from Law and Order and Sex and the City and made him like a better looking Trump. It's like, guys, please stop. And just to make sure that every single denomination that you said there, sir, was covered in the latest Doctor Who, they changed the entire history of Doctor Who. The entire history. Everything. It's like the first Doctor who was like someone transgender, and I think they're gonna have someone transgender as the next Doctor Who after Jodie Whittaker goes away.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you know what? I mean, if it means anything, that's fine, but come on, guys. It
will never change on this. I could care less who goes through your bedroom. I could care less who goes through Superman's bedroom.
Yeah, I know. It's not a thing. I think
I just could care less. I don't want it in my entertainment because to me that's not entertaining. If I want to watch porn, I'll just go watch porn. And I'll choose
it's also the preaching. It's the whole preaching thing, and it's like, a lot of people don't get it. The overwhelming majority of human beings are rather tolerant. Not even so much a thing where it's like we have to be tolerant. We just don't care. It's like, okay, you're transgender. Okay, that's cool. You're black. All right. You're a chick that does lots of strong things. Yay, cool.
In that respect,
yeah, neither do I.
Who are you in here? That's what matters to me.
Yes, absolutely.
That's all.
Absolutely. But Hollywood and lots of entertainment outlets do not think that. They're trying to cater to something that doesn't exist. You know,
So-
it's demeaning. I mean, am I wrong on that one?
No, you're not wrong on that, but that's not why we're here right now.
Oh, I know. We're too busy praising this guy, but this guy started that conversation.
I know.
I
And you know
did.
what? So
I
that's
just
your
don't
fault
want
there,
it going
pal.
off the rail.
Well,
We
listen,
are all the time.
this crap is why I started creating in the first place. Because
Thank God. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
we need something other than what we're getting.
Yes, by all means.
We need
Yes.
everything other than what we're getting because, I mean.
Yeah. Well, it's not bad enough they can't create their own stuff. It's just they take over. They come in like locusts and just swarm everything that was pure and good and just, rub their junk all over it until it's just pure crap. And it's enough already. So like,
Oh
I mean,
my
like
God.
Star Wars. I was the biggest Star Wars fan ever in history. I could
Until
care
Ray
less.
showed
I could
up.
care less about it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't
like
blame you.
DC, Marvel. I was never a huge DC fan. I was more of a Marvel guy. But all of that stuff, man, I'm not excited about anything that's coming out anymore. Nothing.
I
The
don't blame
only
you.
thing that's impressed,
blame
the
you.
only thing that surprised me out of Marvel in the last 2 years was Savage Avengers. You got
Savage
Conan, you
Avengers.
got Elektra, you got the Punisher. How can this go wrong?
No, that's true. Oh, okay. Yes. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The
Was
Savage
Wolverine
Avengers-
part of that too?
Yeah. And
Oh,
the
forget
reason
it.
I
Oh my
like-
God,
the
everyone's a
reason I'm
killer in that one.
impressed- The reason I'm impressed is because they actually found a title that they realized they could go past 12 issues with.
Yeah, that is true.
There ain't
That's
too
very
many
true.
titles that they're taking past 12 issues.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, man.
Everything
There's a
falls
couple
apart.
diamonds. There's a couple diamonds out there, but I am not going to put my hands in dog shit to get them.
That's true.
That's the problem.
Can I use that? Can I use that line?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the greatest line. That's one of the greatest lines I've ever heard. It's like there's a couple of diamonds, but there's a couple of diamonds out there, but I'm not gonna put my hands through dog shit to get them. You are my new god, sir. I am now praying to thee.
I
I
finally
will set up-
converted another to the gaze agenda.
Yes, the gaze attack. Yes, I am now a
is
gazer.
Is this trailer different than the one we played?
Yes. Yeah, that one's a bit longer. This one, actually, I will give you some information that you might want to put in your description because it occasionally gets copyright claimed. I don't know if you care about that. Some people do, but I always like to let people know before they play it.
How many people we got watching?
I don't care if it's I mean, well, what did you use that's copyrighted? If you don't mind.
Oh,
asking.
just the music. The music is not mine.
All right, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, well, I can
It
always
depends.
just mute. I can always just mute the music and play the trailer.
Hey, that works.
Yay.
Yeah, and actually, a lot of this trailer I made right toward the beginning of the campaign. So, a lot of the stuff you're going to see in this has actually been touched up and improved upon. And this isn't the final product. Actually, I was just talking with Katie yesterday. She's the artist on this, Nerium, and she was just going back and adding more screen tones and whatnot, and just prettying everything up. And by the way, the very last page of the book was finished yesterday, so it's all finished now. We're just doing touch-ups, doing some letters. I've got a couple more pages that need colored. I think about 7 more, and after that, we're ready to go to print.
Oh my
All
God.
right, I'm gonna mute this and then we're gonna play this trailer. All right.
I'm gonna play it. What is it? Sunsworn. Okay. I can't wait. I'm gonna play this myself because I'm a bad boy. I'm naughty.
Got your guitar handy, Pops?
I just give you whatever I got.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. I try. Ah! Primal scream. People standing, looking at the sky, at the big ship above them. And a great ass.
Oh yeah, you gotta have the ass.
Gotta have the ass. And another great. Oh no, that's not it.
Dragons. We got
Dragons.
Captain, there be dragons here.
There be dragons here and horny people and another great ass.
It's actually the same great ass at a different angle.
sorry. I'm not making fun of it. I'm just like, it's like, there's no the war is not over.
Yes.
Oh God. Sunsworn wings of vengeance. Wings of vengeance.
Now on Indiegogo. All right, we got 52.
Greatest show I've ever been on.
Oh, update on that. It's not. It's up to 59 pages.
Wings of
59
vengeance.
Now look.
Okay,
this
give me a
stuff looks
second.
good. You guys know that. You're looking.
Oh, you know I'm gonna play this with the music on later after the show is over because holy shit, that looks so good. Oh my God. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'll wait until we're done. There you go.
You got
I'm
the
almost
main
done with
cover
this.
right
Speaking of which, check that out.
What?
Look.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Ta-da!
It's
It's Comics Gandalf. It is Comics Gandalf. Someone on Ethan Van Sciver's show called Pops Comics Gandalf. So now as a loyal subservient servant to Pops, I have he commanded me to do this, so I must obey.
That's a pretty accurate title, I think.
It is because he know it's like you shall not pass.
Well, I've had people call me all kinds of different things since I started doing this. I had somebody call me the godfather of indie comics, and I'm like, no, I've never made an indie comic.
I'm guessing you got Willie Nelson at some point.
You know,
oh, Jesus Christ!
I've also gotten what was the other one that? Oh, the Stan Lee of indie comics, and I'm like, no, I've never made a comic. I'm just out here. I talk about them, you know. And now it's like when I was on Ethan's stream the other night, somebody said, yeah, I like what the Comics Gandalf is saying. And I was like, I can own that. I can own the Comics Gandalf.
Nicely done.
So there it is. Rich come right out and drew it for me.
Yeah,
well,
claim it.
Yeah. I must obey. I must obey. I'm almost done with this, Pops. You believe that? I started this at like friggin' when did I start this? 4:00?
Yeah, 4:00. I got kids playing hide and go seek behind me. Can you believe it?
Pops, does Sophia know that her art is in the book?
Oh yes. Excellent.
Yes.
And that piece of art that she drew, she put in the sleeve with the book. It's in the sleeve with the book. So
excellent. Yeah.
She's very proud of that. That's going to be her.
I don't blame her. That why else do you think I had her grace? I had her in the fan art section. That's awesome stuff, man.
Oh,
yeah, and for my graphic novel, for the first issue, I had fan art from a couple of colleagues, and then I'm like, you know, let me see if I could do something else. And Pops asked me. I mentioned the Pops, I think. I'm like, if Sophia wants to. How did it come about, Pops? Did you ask me or did Sophia like...
No, you said something about a possible fan art section.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. And
drawing your character as soon as you said
that. And I was like, okay, done. And she did. And it's in issue 2.
Red, I think Doris wants you to voice over.
I need this guy to voice over a poem of mine. No, you can't, because if he does, if he does that, then somewhere in this the moment that he goes into like the voiceover, in the distance you'll hear 1,000 vaginas spontaneously explode. and those who are within a 10-mile radius will somehow, some way wind up pregnant. It's like, wait, what? How'd this happen?
Rich is just trying to get this to do. That's all. He's just trying to get this to do.
Oh, wait, yes. I'm trying to do this. Yes, I always do this so I can read it in my sexy British voice. The opinions of the following broadcast are not necessarily the opinions of the Monday Madness, Comic Talk at Pops Vincent, Comic Related Madness, and its staff, contributors, or sponsors. The show is TV-MA. Viewer discretion is advised. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's actually rated TV Monday Madness with Pops Vincent.
Ooh, that's sexy. Oh man, that's it.
White.
I'm pregnant just hearing that, and I'm a
All
dude.
right, now let's hear some more about this actual project. We're having fun.
Please, we have 10 minutes
Now,
left. I'm not going to say another word. Your turn, my friend. Go.
No, we have more than 10 minutes. We have as much time as we need.
I'm not staying up all night, Pops. It's almost midnight.
You leave whatever you want, Junior.
Fine, I'm going to go now. I'm leaving now before I finish this thing. I'm going to go on the final line of ink, and it's like, beep, gone. Okay, go ahead. I'm still here.
All right.
Don't anybody push their luck. I'm still here.
So this is the main cover by Nerium.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's lovely.
And
Who's
then
the
we
artist
have,
on this?
Nerium is the interior artist as well.
Nerium is awesome, too. Nerium
Yeah, and
is awesome.
And then we've got
some of this art.
a variant cover by Vinny Tartamella. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Bonds too, check that out. That's Nerium's own project. That's already
we're
fulfilled.
definitely that's still in demand, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
there's
we were gonna
limited
talk about
copies
that.
available.
Yeah, we were going to talk about that too, for sure.
Very cool. So yeah, if anybody's not familiar with Sunsworn, the first project was a novel that came out last year. So what I did with this story is, as I'm working on novel 2, which will be coming out next year, I figured it'd be fun to do just kind of a short, fast-paced standalone story, in between the events of the first and second novel. So, and I really wanted to see it in a visual medium as well, and I'm really glad I did, because Nerium's just killing it. But yeah, and the first story, there was a war that took place in the Astral Union. An organization known as the Violet Circle invaded, and the results of that you can read in the novel. It's just still available as an add-on on this campaign. But there are remnants of the Violet Circle that still remain, throughout the galaxy. You don't just get rid of everybody overnight. So one of the resource planets that they desperately need to help rebuild is being held by a villain named Kavar, who is one of the loyalists from the Violent Circle. And so our 3 heroes, Aster Sunsworn, Trip Vengeance, and Jenny Zinn, travel to the planet Kavos to try to retake their resource world. And while they're there, discover that he is also holding someone who might be very, very important to the reconstruction of the universe. So if you have any more questions or anything like that, let me know. Kavar is someone known as a Dragoil, who is kind of like a dragon-human hybrid. He's actually a creation of the villain of the last book, Draken Vice. And he also made creatures known as Drakor, which are basically space dragons. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but a little bit cooler than that. And Kavar is a very talented Drakor wrangler. So his army is basically bestial. So that's what they're going up against, coming to this world to try to retake it.
I have to ask you a question, Mr. Red Gaze, sir.
Yes.
All right. Are any of these space dragons transgender?
Not non-specified, because it's not story
They're
relevant.
non-specified. Okay. All right. I just wanted to, all right. I just wanted to be sure, because we need that fulfillment in there. There you go.
Yeah, if I need to submit this anywhere, I'll definitely make sure one of them, and just do like J.K. Rowling did. You can posthumously designate anyone you want to be, and any sexuality you want.
I am really not a fan of what people have said about her after she did all this shit. That's her thing, whatever it is, and whatever Carla Gugino said. No, not Carla Gugino. What's her name? Oh my God. Who was Gina Carano?
Carla Zorino.
Yeah, it's same letters, okay? They're all the same letters. It's like eating alphabets, and you get the name, and then you take the scoop, and then another name shows up entirely. Okay, it's how the milk flows.
Oh, that was great.
Yes, it was. Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday. Try the veal. Oh man,
But
Pops,
yeah,
what do you think, my friend? What do you think? You, blow it up so I can get all the adoration that I deserve, please.
That is
There you
true.
are. Check that out, man. That's yours, Pops. Merry
I
Christmas.
love it, dude. I love it.
It's yours, my friend. It's yours. Merry Christmas. I just gotta send it to you, and I gotta send you a copy of issue 2 also.
Yeah, well, when the time comes, probably just ship it with the stuff that goes to RJ and
Yeah,
just put it
I'll
in
do
my
that.
package.
You
RJ will
got it
take
there,
care of
boss.
it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I
You
know.
can blow it up.
I had a lot of fun with this. Jesus Christ, man, I can't believe I did this in one shot. Anyway, look,
2.5
Mr.
hours.
Red Gaze, how long have you how did you? I have to ask. It's a generic question. How did you come up with this concept, this idea, and what persuaded you to do this? Aside from what we talked about before, I mean, was this something that was brewing in your head before this? And what was the catalyst and what got you this idea over here?
Oh yeah, this was this whole idea, this entire universe actually came from a role-playing game universe that I created like 17 or so years ago at this point. Just to run the players through. It's supposed to be kind of like a space superhero setting, but it kind of turned into more of a almost a space opera type campaign.
Okay.
So that's where this sprang from. I created all this stuff years ago. Of course, a lot of it's shifted and changed and kind of been remolded for the purposes of writing a story. In a new format.
You still have the gamer itch?
Oh yeah, I still game every other Friday. I wish it was every Friday, but not everyone can make that.
I've been trying to find somebody to run a game in the madness.
Oh man, that would be great. That would actually be really good.
I know there's people in the madness that would be there every week.
Yeah, gaming was my second love after my mother, because I started gaming before I was even looking at chicks.
Yeah, well, I was too busy banging chicks while all you nerds were playing in your desert, in your basement. Nah.
You're assuming we weren't banging chicks at the gaming table.
You weren't banging. Yeah, you probably were. But anyway, maybe you were, because you got that velvety voice that did the thing that I said before that required a censorship sign.
When I was young and video games came out.
Yes. Then I didn't have a girlfriend.
Some
ever.
of them were too boring to play, which is why we had girlfriends.
That is.
They didn't have good video games when I was a kid. They had
Pong.
Hey, Pong was my first video game.
Pong was the shit. Pong was the shit. I couldn't believe it. Oh, it was so good. I was like, wow, this is so amazing.
That for about 10 minutes and go, all right, that's enough. Go outside.
That's true. That's very, very true.
I mean, there wasn't.
You couldn't Pong for hours on end. That just didn't happen.
No, you couldn't.
To keep you attached to the game. So
it depends on what you're ponging. Ooh, innuendo time there.
Well, see, the whole thing is you got your girlfriend there, you're playing with her, and whoever loses,
I'm not going to talk about what happened when my girlfriend was watching me play Pong.
Now that we know that Red Gaze still games, I'll work on him. I'll try to get him to run us a game in the madness. Maybe on the other week.
Possibly. I've made a promise to myself. I'm not committing to anything else until next year. I'm already way too committed to stuff right now.
That's okay. If we wait till next year, we definitely would have people lined up that would be interested, want to play, have the whole thing ready to go. It wouldn't be like going out there cold,
Yeah.
So
this
I wouldn't mind, waiting until after the holidays to start.
We have to get Chris involved though, because I can't be involved in a game if I can't give Chris shit.
Oh, that's fine.
Ooh, Chris Evans?
Yeah, Chris Evans.
Oh God, yeah, he dies in every single thing that he decides to appear in a comic, and he's great.
Yeah, and he inspired that other idea that I wanted to talk to you about, Rich.
Oh God, yeah, that one, yes.
He inspired the other idea that I want to talk to you about.
Oh my God. Well, talk to me about it later because I'm going to go to sleep as soon as this. I'm really literally going to lay down and go to sleep after this because I am tired as hell. I've been up since 4 o'clock. I've been drawing most of the day. And then I did this thing. And now, like, my hand is running away screaming. I haven't eaten yet. God, I suffer.
You poor thing.
All right. So,
I know. Yes, sir.
we got
What'd you say?
the upgrade on the paper stock and cover stock. We got the trading card. You got the Dracor Queen sticker and the foil trading cards, right?
Yep. There's a total of 3 foiled trading cards, which actually I just ordered those today, so they should be coming in a week or two.
I want the magnet.
The stickers I already have. Listen, I want the magnet too. We're not far away. We're only 1,100 away.
Look, I like magnets better than stickers because I can put them on the filing cabinets, and if I don't like the arrangement, I can change them around. I can move them. You can't do that with stickers. I love the magnets. Just saying. Let's get the magnet going.
Yeah, I'm all about the magnets. Maybe on the next campaign, I'll put that at a lower tier.
Congratulations on your very huge success here, my friend.
Thank you.
Good job. Wow, 10,000 quid. Over 200 backers. That's super impressive.
Yeah, a lot of awesome people got behind this, and I appreciate each and every one, man. It's just it's a really cool thing to know that there's people out there, even just a couple that actually have faith in you, believe in what you're doing, and want to help you try to change things for the better. And that's really what we're all about here. Me and Miriam honestly have huge plans for the future. We've been discussing company, different projects we're going to be working on, and we really we're in it to win it, man. Because there ain't nothing coming out of the mainstream worth consuming. So it's all independent. Anything good is independent.
That is true, especially my book. But yours is better. I'm looking at this over here, and I'm looking at the credits, and it says that Red Gaze is doing the lettering. That would be you, of course.
Yes.
Well, where's the lettering? I don't see it here.
And the page has not been updated yet. I can show you some. Would you like to see some?
No, I don't want you to all of a sudden type the lettering in and then show me hey, look, proof.
Just like
No, I don't believe you, Red Gaze.
Jeez Louise, listen to the lack of faith.
I have such a lack of faith.
Can you believe it, Pops?
I don't believe anything anymore. I am. My name. Did I even introduce myself? Who cares? Anyway, I have to tell you, this looks like a really, really kick-ass book. This really does, and it's not your basic space adventure. Just from the way that I could see where the story is going, I really like this, and I like how, one thing that I am not a fan of is the ultra directional panels, not because I don't like them personally, but because a lot of people don't do them right. This artist is doing them right.
Oh yeah, you're telling me, man. Miriam she's knocking it out of the park with these things.
Well, yeah. I'm looking at the one. This is just a personal observation for me. I'm looking at the unusual shaped panels where there's the 2 close-ups of the young boy and then the blonde man, whatever the hell it's going to be. And I like how this looks like to me like it's a memory type, like he's calling upon a memory as he's talking with the gentleman here beneath him. And the way that the panel is shaped, focusing on this gentleman's eyes, works beautifully because it leads the reader towards the ship that's above, along with the sunlight that's coming up from it. This is an incredible shot. Wow. Like the way that the perspective curves on this thing. Good gravy. That is one hell of a shot. You got yourself a really good artist there, sir. You really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree 100%. And
you're welcome.
We've had some shifts actually. A little bit of going back and forth because I originally wrote the script in a page and panel format, and about halfway through, she asked me to switch it up and just write prose as if I was writing the story, kind of like a summarized version of like a novel page.
Marvel does that a lot. They consider it called the plot. But yes, Marvel does that too. Marvel writers do that too, and then they add the script after. That's a good way of doing that, actually.
Yeah, that was her suggestion. She just said it would be easier for her, so I went ahead and just rewrote the whole script in that format.
Yeah, no, it is because then the artist really takes the interpretation of the true story. Because I mean, as a writer, I'm sure you know that there's probably about 5 or 6 different versions of script you go through before you even get to the final part yet, and that could be frustrating. A lot of that could be frustrating because you're trying to find the right words for everything, and it doesn't always show up immediately. But when you write the plot and when you write the story, you know, when you write in prose, it's so much more natural and it flows a lot better.
Yeah,
I mean, am I
yeah,
wrong?
you're absolutely right. No, you're absolutely right.
I think it does, and it allows the visual narrative to flow a hell of a lot more freely, which is a genius move on her part.
All right, Rich, we're going to give you a little more look at what she can do. Look at your screen now.
All right, what can she do now? Where it's the Bonds. The Bonds?
That's her.
Is that hers?
That's her book.
What?
Yeah, this is
the
Miriam's
Bonds?
book.
The Bonds? Is that
Bonds?
Is that...
The Drive.
Wait.
Volume 1 is called The Drive.
No, I want to put it in. Give me a minute. I want to put it in nice and deep so I can look at it.
To my knowledge, this trailer has never been copyright claimed.
I can play this one? All right, cool. I'm going to
play it because it's going to be sexy. This is hers too. Miriam Bonds. Oh my God, are you kidding? Where? May I speak?
Speak.
I quit. Well, I'm done. I quit.
Cool. The last piece of art he ever did was me.
Wait, what the fuck? What? Oh, now I do not quit. No.
Pops, you're supposed to wait until you have that in your hands.
Yes, you're supposed to wait until exactly. Next time I say I'm going to quit, you're like, okay, I'll shut up. I'll wait.
I can't let dude quit. He just agreed to go and do a project with me. I can't let him quit.
Oh, yeah, I know. That no, you don't want me to quit. You don't want me to quit, not because you're like, no, I don't want your talent to go to waste. You're like, no, fuck that. You finish your shit with me, and then you can go fuck off. Thank you, Pops.
Until I need you for another project.
Until I need you for something else. I know. God. I have to. I know. I got to send you Incantessi 2, and then I just gave you the plot for Incantessi 3, which you're not going to read. That's okay, because more than half the people who read the friggin' thing are like, they cried because it was so good. But no, you're not going to read it. It's okay, though. It's all right. I don't mind. It's all right. I don't care. No one loves me. I give up. I quit. I've already quit. So you have the last piece of art that Rich ever draws. Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's
Fred,
beautiful.
if I may, I actually am gonna get going because I am really tired. That's why I'm all goofy and loopy. Mr. Red Gaze, your book is fantastic, and the artist who drew this is really a cut above the rest. This is something that Miriam Bonds is just too good for the big two.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
She
I
really
couldn't agree
is.
more.
She is
Could not agree
so
more.
good. This is the way that she draws everything here. It's a perfect marriage of a Western style and a little bit of manga,
Yeah, man.
and it works beautifully because she doesn't bastardize either of them, and neither of those techniques overwhelm anything. It's a perfect match, which is almost impossible to do. I have trouble doing it, and I don't think I can do it even remotely as well as she can. I can draw my ass off, trust me, but she's really fucking good. Pardon my language. Really great success to the two of you, and I will be wow, nice titties. I will absolutely be watching both of you for further stuff because you guys are great. I wish you the best, man. You're very, very good. Congratulations. Really.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much.
Pops, I am gonna go because my ass is tired. So
All right. I'll see
I'm
you
gonna
this
get going.
weekend,
And wait, let me turn this around.
CromCon.
What am I doing?
CromCon.
Am I on
CromCon.
CromCon at all?
I think you got a time slot, bro. You better check the schedule.
All right, whatever. All right. It's good seeing you. Pops, I'll see you next week. Red Gaze, it's an honor to meet you. And please tell Miss Miriam that she's really incredible. That she has a fan with me, definitely.
I tell her that every single day.
Yeah, well, I want to tell her this time. All right, they're slick. Thank you.
You're allowed to.
Well,
yeah, actually,
okay.
Pops, if you would like Miriam to come on with me in the same slot on CromCon.
Oh yes,
Then
oh my God, yes, I'm gonna be there. Holy shit, I'm gonna be there. I got it. When are you gonna be there? What time are you gonna be on? Because anytime like you're on is like 5 hours ahead of me.
Hey, Rich,
yes.
Go look at the event schedule. Go look at then you'll know.
I don't wanna. I'm too lazy.
I believe it's 5:30, if I remember correctly.
5:30. Okay, that means it's 10:30.
Saturday, Pops?
Yes, I can do it. Yes. I can do it. Okay, good. I gotta go. Good meeting you, sir. Pops, I will see you later. Bye.
That's my crazy co-host right there.
He's chock full of excitement. That's good.
Oh man, well see, that's just it. It's like you can tell he gets excited if he's looking at something he likes, and you can tell if he's like really trying to pull out some hope for this or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like I love Rich. I love him because he's not fake, man. He's like me. You know, he's gonna be straight with you, and that's one of the reasons I like him. He's
heck yeah.
Kind of
I got no time for fakes, Pops.
Exactly. And I love the dude. So now
I can see why.
I did not want to bow out of here without definitely talking about this, though I had planned on it. Trust me. And you guys just killed it. All right. With all
listen, this is all her. All I did on this was the fulfillment.
Well, I mean, even then, is like, has anybody complained about how it was fulfilled?
Oh no, they're loving it, man. They're loving it.
Then there we have it, right there. Now, has she decided when she's not going to be in demand anymore, or is there any kind of time limit on this?
Yeah, we were discussing that, and I think we're both kind of looking at toward the end of the year, maybe November, December, when we do decide to finally close both of these campaigns. We're probably going to do it at the same time, and we'll probably do a stream for it.
Cool.
So yeah, that'll be announced for sure. I'd say you got at least a month or two at minimum.
I got to make sure I get in there. At some point.
Yeah, but Bonds in particular, there are a limited number of books left that are available. So when that number runs out, it runs out. Except for the digital tier, of course.
Yeah, I don't.
And hail, brightest day. Good to see you here, man.
Hey, what have we got going on? What's up? Oh, brightest day. What's
brightest day in the chat. That's my buddy.
Cool. Yeah, I've had quite a few. That's another thing. I wanted to thank all the new subscribers we had in the channel the last couple weeks, man. It's like it's starting to blow up again. I like it. Every now and then it just like jumps.
Awesome. Yeah, then YouTube slaps you in the face.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, this last couple weeks have been really good, and I know that Brightest Day is one of them new subscribers, so I just want to give him a shout out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. It's a good guy.
And this here, look, you guys, Bonds, Sunsworn, it's all awesome. You got to get in on it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because we're moving. We got huge plans for all of this stuff. Miriam's going to start working on Bonds too, pretty soon. We're also working on I don't know if she slapped me for saying any of this, but we're working on a children's book, like a horror, illustrated horror novella, like an anthology, just with several stories illustrated, as well as Bonds 2. We got a story that's going to correspond to Bonds eventually called Blood, that's going to be coming out probably next year. And the second Sunsworn novel's coming next year as well. Next year should be a pretty good year as far as projects.
I'm looking forward to it. I tell you again, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the intro, man.
Oh, absolutely, Pops. Dude, listen, you're out here doing good stuff for people all the time. Why would I not do for you?
Dude, I just totally appreciate it. But at the end, how you got the lips are spinning?
Yeah.
Can you make that into one of those little things that you put up on the corner of the screen up here? Like, how... No, that's not what I want. You know how Red Dress Chris got this little Red Dress Chris up in the corner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you make the lips spin up in the corner like that for me?
That's something. You know what? I'll talk to Miriam about that, because that's more of a GIF function. That's not something I'm super familiar with, but I think she's a little bit more familiar with it, so we'll see what we can do.
That would be awesome, dude, if I could spin my lips up there when I'm doing Yeah, man, that was Telepathic Bunny and Chris Hicks came up with the lips design for the logo. Everybody seems to like it, so I think that's the one we're going to go with.
Yeah, I think it fits in the madness motif.
Yeah, I mean, and the way you put the crazy giggle there at the end, perfect stuff. I love it.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd like that. I can hack that out if you need.
No, that just was perfect, man. I was like, yeah, that's madness. That's what we need. Because we're always getting canceled. So,
all the time.
We got to be madness. We need to keep powering through it. That's what I tell everybody. My analogy for this weirdness that we're living right now, if you ever watched a NASCAR race and the guy in the front of the pack spins out coming off turn 4, right? And all you can see is a big-ass cloud of smoke. And then you got 42 cars behind that dude.
Right.
Driving full speed into a cloud of smoke. They have no idea if they're going to hit anything. Some of those guys nut up and they go, and they hit the brakes and they clammed up on from behind, right? And some of those guys power through it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's just the difference between who's hungry and who isn't.
There you go. For me, it's always going to be power through it.
Yeah, man. You got to, man. You got to.
Yeah.
We got no time for this crap. We're running out of time, Pops. We gotta make an impression. We gotta put things out there. We gotta perform a hostile takeover. Take our entertainment back.
And there's nobody that's gonna live forever. Use your time. Have fun.
Absolutely.
Enjoy yourself, your family, and the things you love to do. There ain't. What else is there? Enjoy yourself, your life, your family, your friends, and the things you love to do. Do them. Do them often. Smile.
That's it. And listen, do it before me too, man. I didn't start realizing my dreams until it was the age of 40. So do it sooner, man. If you're a young cat out there and you got things you're dreaming about and just keep putting it off, stop putting it off. Start now. You're gonna be glad you did.
And then once you start putting in the work, put it in like that, baby.
Oh, yeah.
bleed for your art, bleed for your love, man. That's that's what I'm saying. Put everything into it, man. And that's you look at the people that are really getting paid in any industry. They put in the work. I mean,
Well,
you got
these days that's shifting a little bit, Pops, but I know what you're saying.
no, I mean you got people like Tom McDonald, right? Okay, indie music. He had no label. He's killing them.
Yeah.
He's out there killing them. He's on the top of the charts, left and right. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Just like the big two don't know what to do about you guys. All they want to do is shut you down.
Yeah. Well, all they have is insults because they can't. I mean, you can't compare apples to apples because their apple is rotten. And ours is shiny, red, and beautiful.
The worms crawling out of that mouth. Yeah, I know. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, man, you guys just power through it. Just do what you love to do. Do it and go at it hard.
That's it, man. That's it.
And find yourself good people to work with, like dude found Miriam, man. And I mean, look, there's so many awesome people out there to collaborate with. And if you're out here doing it by yourself, you can find somebody that will enhance what you're doing and make it better and combine the fan bases, everything. It's all a growing process, man.
Yeah, that's the truth, man. Because that can be one of the scariest things is going into this kind of stuff alone. Thinking you don't have any backup. How are you going to get it out there? You can't do everything. Like I'm not an artist. I'm just a writer. What do you do? Right. What you do is go out there and network. You might find 100 turds, but there might be one gem in that turd. And unlike what I said earlier, sometimes you do have to reach your hand in there and find it. But yeah, I've met a ton of awesome people here.
That the diamond reaches up out of the turds.
Yeah, exactly with the angelic choir. That would be best case scenario. But yeah, man, there's tons of people out here that can help you out. If you have an idea, if you have a story to tell that story however you have to.
Yep. Straight up. Dude, it was great talking to you, man. I'm not going to keep you out here any longer. I got to come back out here in an hour with the new publisher Onyx Comics and their first book that they put out.
Awesome.
So I'll be back out here in an hour with First Timer Spotlight on. I'm going to play about a half a dozen commercials. Tell everybody where they can find you, where they can find Miriam, and, of course, I will see you again come this weekend. So.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I'm at the Red Gaze on Twitter. If you want voice work, you just go ahead and hit me up on there. My YouTube channel is called Red Gaze. Every Thursday we've been doing creator spotlights because that's really all I have time for at the moment at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So check those out. If you have a project you want to talk about, again, hit me up and we'll get you on. Miriam is on Twitter at NiriamN, I believe is her handle in there. And usually if she's on YouTube, she's either on my channel or one of the Rogue Entertainment channels. But yeah, we've kind of linked up with some of those guys too, the Rogue Entertainment folks. And yeah, they're doing their own thing, and we, there's strength in numbers, so we joined them, and they're all good guys. I've known Stephen Walton for a long time. He's a really good guy. Culture Casino, awesome dude. ETEP, the Place to Be Reviews. Actually, I'm going to be on his show a little bit later tonight. But yeah, there's tons of awesome people out there. That's pretty much where you find us. At the Red Gaze and at NiriamN on Twitter. Yeah, sorry, getting a little long-winded here.
It's cool. It's cool. Like you said, I don't have any guests after you, and I got an hour until my next show, so we're good. I'm gonna play your the intro you did for us. I'm gonna play it again on the way out and show everybody.
Oh, awesome, man!
Amazing talent.
And if you can't find the project link for Sunsworn, it's linked to sunsworn.com. So check that out, please. Thank you all very much for your support.
I did drop it in the chat, didn't I?
I'm just saying. I always like to throw that out there because it's just a lot easier.
Just in case, you can come back to this and get it right off the chat. There you go. And it's in the description of my YouTube channel and in the description of this viewing too. So
awesome. And thank you very much, Pops. I appreciate it.
Hey, you bet, man. It's always good talking to you, man. Thank you so much for the intro. We finally got an intro, y'all.
Oh, my pleasure.
Been doing this show for like, geez, over a year. I finally got an intro. That's cool.
Sorry it took so long, by the way.
No, you did fine, man. I never rush anybody, man. It's like anybody that's doing something for me and they're doing it out of the kindness of their heart. Their time is their time. When they can get to me, they get to me. I'm good. You know, I mean, I'm just glad I can show off, you know, that kind of stuff. Your talent, you know. I'm Lee Reese, who did the CromCon video. I get to show that off and show off his talent. I love that kind of stuff. It's just more things to promote, right? That's what I do.
Yeah, man.
You know, so have a good week. I will talk to you this weekend for sure, my friend.
Absolutely. Thanks, Pops.
All right.
And hail the chat.
And hail the chat. Everybody, there's still people watching. I guess they came to watch the commercials. I love
They're
that
good
they do
commercials.
hang out. I do love that they hang out and watch my commercials. I'm gonna start off though. Y'all check out the intro that Red Gaze made for us.
Sunsworn Wings of Vengeance is funding now on Indiegogo. Don't miss this action-packed space fantasy adventure sure to rekindle your love for the genre. Get it now on Indiegogo or just go to sunsworn.com.
And here we go.
Come get some.
Hey, yo, Pops here. Are you looking to be on Monday Madness? Is Monday no good? You need a special edition? Are you looking to be on the first timer spotlight on for you new guys? Launch parties, countdowns, CromCon Monthly. We got it all right here at the Madness Comic Network, providing online promotional services for the indie comic community and proud sponsor of
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
Thanks for viewing, everybody. Thanks for coming out, Red Gaze. Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. Thank you, Pops.
You bet. Y'all have a good night. Peace.